Okay, anyone got the link? I'll pull up the link myself.
Where's he playing? Bad business. He's playing it with you in philosophy. It found it. How I found it. It fits. Let's see how many players. Yeah, 100.
Ooh.
Found it.
I wonder if it's up already. I'll reload the page.
Oh, that's so smart.
May need to change the bitrate a bit. Settings, run optimizer. I'm gonna run the optimizer real quick. Oh, he muted his mic.
Hold on.
Yeah, so it looks like that the optimizer only works with what you call it? Twitch, that's right. Alright. So I'm gonna just grab the link. Then we'll go ahead and go. Turn this on, mute it. Keep an eye on this.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, you said it only worked with Twitch?
Yeah, that only works with apparently it only works with Twitch. I did a search for it just now. So I mean, I'll run it on this settings. If it doesn't, look too good, I'll switch the settings up. We'll go from there.
Just give it a go and see if it looks good and whatnot.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and click back. Done. Let's make sure the chat is working. Refresh chat. And we'll keep it going. Alright. Yeah, so we're here, guys. Ask your questions, and we will answer as we play. Now, today we're just going to go ahead and play Bad Business. This is like my first run-through of actual gameplay of it. Suggested by Velo. Velo, you made it in game yet?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Huh?
I'm joining. I should be in. I'm with Asteroid at the time.
Okay, let's see. How many fruits will be in game? At the time of launch, I would say our goal is anywhere between 10 and 15. Most likely, we'll keep it simple, about 10 fruits, and we'll add on from there. Alright, mind you want to take over? Guess not. So, did the fruits question. When does beta test start? I would like to say beta tests will begin at the very least the 31st of August is when I'll be allowing beta testers in game. Reason being, we're finishing setting up some of the other exclusive additions to the game. Some of the things we've shown in sneak peeks. Ooh, they lit me up just now. So some of the things we've shown in sneak peeks, we'll be setting those up so that you guys could go ahead and test that out. Let's see. Why is Saint a mod?
That's a good question.
Fair question. Fair question.
Can I give an answer?
You could go ahead. Yeah, this one is all yours.
Alright, Saint is a... I mean, to be honest, Saint is like the only person who says hi in OPR in general, so...
That's fair. Saint is a nice soul. Has some questionable sides, but...
Wait. She... General, today at 7:05, Holy Saint John, I hope you die. You can scroll up to that in general right now.
Oh no. Oh, this guy didn't even realize I'm here. Wow.
But yeah, Saint, pretty active.
Yeah, pretty active.
Fair with, you know, punishments and whatnot, so.
Yes, actually very fair with punishments. We worked out a couple of the issues with her dungeon channel. And I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Let's see. What other questions do we have here? Game audio is a little loud. Let me lower that for you. How's that? Will I finally yodel at Walmart? Look, I'll tell you what. I'm probably not gonna yodel at Walmart, but I will, however, when we publicly release, I will sign spin my custom-made One Piece sign. I think I've showed it in chat a couple times before. If not, I'll post a picture later. Let's see. Someone asked, is Kyle a gamer? Perhaps. Perhaps. I've played my fair share of games, dating back to, probably not my earliest game, but, RuneScape. I was a very avid RuneScape, old school RuneScape player.
I wish I got into that game.
What about you guys? You guys, you a gamer, Velo? Would you consider yourself
My first game was Super Smash Bros. Melee.
That is a good first game.
Yeah. Second game was Animal Crossing.
If we're talking first games, I think I had like Super Mario Bros. On the DS.
Super Mario Bros. Hey, that's a good first game. I'd rather Super Mario Bros. over Smash Bros. Honestly, I'd rather.
You're lying and you know it.
No. Look, Super Mario Bros. Is a classic. Everyone had that Game Boy Advance, man. You know, the one where you have to shine the light on it in order to play that thing when it gets dark. That Game Boy.
I had Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance and also Shrek Battle.
I never really got to... Actually, that Shrek Battle one sounds good. I never really got to play Donkey Kong, but I've heard good things about it. Heard very good things
It's
about it.
hard, dude. I should not have played it.
What about your favorite game
Oh, my favorite game.
of all time?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I believe as a kid, I liked to play a lot of browser free-to-play games. And I played this one called Boxhead. Like, Boxhead was really good for its time.
Did you play a Boombot?
Boombot. No, I didn't play that one. I used to be on a mini clip in Y8 Games.
I know what you're talking
Did you
about.
play a monkey kick?
Oh, I have played that one. I played that one.
Wait.
They also had like this island game where you'd like use a boat, float from island to island. Well, I walked right into that death. I'm not gonna lie. I walked into that one. Let's see. What other questions? Will/is OPR Xbox compatible? Yes. OPR is Xbox compatible.
Is beta Xbox compatible?
Beta, when it releases, will be Xbox compatible.
Hear that, gamers?
Now, some of you are perhaps wondering about mobile, as earlier in OPR's development, we did mention we would try to attempt mobile. It was going pretty well. The game is too big for mobile currently. There's some Roblox updates.
Unless you have like a 64 gigabyte tablet.
Yeah, you gotta have that new $1,000 iPhone in order to run OPR on mobile. Anything less than, you know, it'll just heat up too much. Now, Roblox does have a couple updates coming out around winter time. That's gonna go ahead and make it a whole lot more possible to run OPR on mobile. So we'll see what happens when that's released. Oh, hang on. Let's take the next question.
Actually,
Do I like my eggs scrambled or boiled? Not OPR related, but I will tell you, I do like them scrambled.
I like them sunny side up.
Boiled.
Boiled is pretty
Or
good.
cooked.
Boiled is pretty good.
I'm not a fan of scrambled. Scrambled is kind of yikes.
Velo, you really
It
did that.
depends on who makes it. If you know someone who makes a good scrambled, it could be pretty good.
Yeah, probably. Because I make a really bad scrambled.
Not to brag or
Scrambled
anything,
is
but I
the
make some
easiest thing to
good
make.
scrambled. Ooh. Let's see. Devil fruit spawn times.
45 minutes.
About 45 minutes. Yeah, that guy is hiding behind the boxes.
Enough time to keep you occupied.
Hey,
Pretty
Kyle,
much.
how's it going?
I say this a lot, but
Not Velo.
OPR isn't very, I wouldn't say it's very focused on fruits, like a lot of other games. It's more so focused on overall playability, such as skills, skill-wise combat. Swordsmanship is pretty big in OPR. Fighting skills. We
This
pride
Emerald
ourselves.
of Lystra is just defeating us. He is like level
Oh.
33, coming here with like the super automatic.
For real.
What do we do?
Oh,
He is
well,
freaking night
we
vision
lied
I'm
up.
just glad he's on my team.
SWAT armor.
Alright, I'm going in, boys.
Oh my god.
I feel like this game could be really fun on mobile.
It really could. It definitely could. Okay, so I saw your question, Kashu, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Is OPR going to have more than boats? Well,
Oh my-
if our
He
co-creator
has
was
super
here,
speed too. What do we do?
if our co-creator was here with us right now, I'm pretty sure he'd say yes. There's a couple boats that you guys have not seen yet, and I gotta tell you, they're looking pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys will get a sneak peek soon. Perhaps.
You gonna mention how OPR is not?
Ooh, we lost after all that?
OPR is not the
You got
main
MVP?
priority right now.
Oh no, I didn't get MVP.
If the question arises. Can you use 2 fruits if you have Yami, Nomi?
Yami's not in the game.
No. Even if it was, you probably wouldn't be using 2 fruits either. I believe they haven't explained it yet, but I don't think Yami is the reason he could hold 2 fruits. Blackbeard, I think it's more of a personal trait of his, or something he's figured out. Will I be able to punish you if you do not make the monkey and crocodile? Yes, yes, Baka, yes, of course. Will OPR have infinite chat range? That's not something I'd say we've decided on yet. We
spoke about it, yeah.
I think we agreed that chat bubble would probably be the best for OPR. Although we're also considering adding transponder snails at a later date. So I think it's pretty fair if we are going to have speech bubbles, or text bubbles. Anyone want to go ahead and give answering a question a try? You want to pick one out, Philo?
Yeah, hold on.
Alright.
What are the questions that you're looking up?
Oh, where am I getting shot from?
That's a good question, Kyle. I don't think the community asked that though.
Well, if they didn't, they could, ask that.
You're live on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
It doesn't say you're live.
The link is in the announcements, important announcements. I'm pretty sure I have the video is public right now.
Oh, I see.
Wow, we have a lot of teammates. Ooh, slow down there, partner. Who do you think you?
You got a question from Ambu. Is it gonna be story mode?
Story.
Yikes.
Not a traditional story mode, although we will and we have certain story gameplay modes, I guess you could say. Or what would we call them? What do we call them? Story events?
Story aspects, kinda.
Pretty much, yeah. So we've shown an example or a sneak peek of the story events or story aspects that we'll have in the game. Dawn Creek was our first one. We showed that quite a bit in sneak peeks. I'll go ahead and tell you guys some of the next ones that we have coming up. We have Alvita pretty much ready to go in game. You'll be seeing her during beta. Who else?
This Kuro one?
Kuro is also pretty much ready. Animations, everything is good to go. We got to make the rest of his pirate crew though. Designs for them are already done. Pretty much just got to put them in game. What else? What's his name? The Bandit. The Bandit.
Oh yeah, shoot.
He's very forgettable, I'm not gonna lie.
The Mountain Bandit?
Yeah, the Mountain Bandit. He has a name.
That tried to drown Luffy.
Higuma, I think?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Higuma.
Higuma, that's it.
Yeah. So Higuma is also ready. I don't know if we showed a sneak peek of him yet, but we got a couple ready.
I mean,
So those are some of the story event bosses that you'll be able to catch in game. Hope that answers your question. It's not going to be story mode, perhaps, because we want everything to be a bit multiplayer. You'll be able to go into these story events with some of your friends. I believe for at least on Creek we did how many people, guys? I think it was like 10. It was about 10 or 12.
Yeah.
think it was about 10
Well,
people could go into the story event and face off against Strong Creed.
Yeah, it was
I
10.
think that's pretty fair. It'll vary on how many people could go in because certain bosses, I think you'll want less of a team to worry about dying. So that's the end of that question. Let's see. Will the combat be fluid? It is very hard to make a fluid combat for One Piece games. Clunky combat is very common. Is the combat fluid? I'm gonna be honest. I personally, I don't think our combat is that fluid.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't think our combat is that
Fair
fluid.
enough.
Like Kyle, I think our dodge is too big,
Our dodge may be a little bit on the wider side.
and there is end lag on it. Like you can't do anything while it's going.
On the dodge itself?
Yeah.
OG, you should never.
Great that you can't control after the first bit.
You said what, Velo?
Sorry, never mind.
Shorter.
Hey, victory. 15 kills, 4 deaths. I did pretty good. Oh, but
I didn't want to be toxic.
This guy is flexing on me. He did 35, 5 deaths. Not bad.
I'm
What's
trying not
this,
to be toxic.
JT? Let's see.
Will Kyle marry
You stopped
from
midway.
Ambu? If you have Goro Goro no Mi, will you be able to attack Gomu Gomu no Mi user?
Gomu's not in the game yet.
Gomu's not in the
he
game.
didn't say it.
Most of the dev team, and I say most because I believe some of the dev team, we aren't a very big fan of Gomu in Roblox games. I don't think people capture Gomu good.
One game.
Yeah,
what?
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think people capture Gomu that well in One Piece games on Roblox. I don't know if I want to add to that. Personally, I don't feel like I would make a good Gomu. I'll be extremely honest with you here. I don't really have faith in myself making a very good Gomu. Although I will attempt it at some point, I know I'll have to. I don't think it'll be that good as far as Gomu goes.
I think it's like a really hard like subject to like touch on, since you know it's kind of like
it's hard to balance. That's a big thing for me. Having 4 gears compared to other fruits that they'll get their 4 moves, their couple of moves, and then an awakened type form, or maybe a transformation. 4 gears is harder to balance. Everyone wants all 4. People are not gonna stop asking for gear 4s if I go all the way up to 3rd. I had the same issue in my last game. People want gear 4.
I think we should like once like the game gets settled and whatnot, over time like develop a gear 4th in a way that like appeals to people.
Yeah, we'll pretty much have to. It won't be one of the last fruits, but once the game is in a good state where we could say, okay, now we could work on things that perhaps weren't as important, or that will be kind of time consuming, we could work on going.
To assume we'll get to that point.
Pretty bold, because I know we will, as far as I go. I can't speak on anyone else's behalf, but I'm going all the way, buddy. Let's see. What else do we have here? If you have Goru, will you be able to attack Gomu? Alright, Ambu, you are a very big fan of Gomu. Sorry, buddy, but we might have to skip past your question here. Sneak Peek showcase the Mini Mary and General Frankie. How would you go about obtaining those?
The shop.
I wouldn't say the shop. At least for Mini Mary, possibly the shop. As far as General Frankie goes, that will definitely be an event. That'll definitely be something you could obtain in an event.
JT.
Or a very rare drop, if anything.
Shoot me up with time parcel.
Oh,
I think that's balanced. That's
Neo
pretty
is
balanced.
bodying me. You said what, Velo?
That's a pretty balanced system.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't want everything to be like viable. That just, I don't know, that kind of kills the fun, you know? Something everybody could have. Plus, I don't want to see a bunch of people going around with like General Frankies. That would be toxic. Can you imagine like a whole server of General Frankies?
Hey, you play Shinobi Story? How they have giant Susanos? It's that.
I would not like to see that, buddy.
Tom Luno says maybe you guys should make your own Devil Fruit Awakening concept. Give it a little original touch. Maybe.
That's a big maybe. I know I didn't want to go too, how would you say? I didn't want to do too many original fruits or anything original off the top as far as fruits go, because that is a hole that you do not come out of. People ask for customs. People say add this should do that. I don't wanna hop in that into that minefield, I'll say. As a world noble? They probably won't be called that.
I mean, world nobles get their own special rocket launcher, so...
That's true. You will be able to have, I'm not gonna say that on live stream, but you'll be able to have them in game if you're a world noble. They won't be called what you're calling them right now, but they'll be in game.
I don't think world nobles can just summon the entire military. So.
No, but they could summon some. I wouldn't give them too much of an unfair advantage. Will there be boss accessory drops? That is something we have discussed in the past, and we did agree on making accessory drops. As far as how accessories play into the game... Oh, hang on.
They look nice. I mean...
Hang on. Someone said the stream died. Let's take a look.
It didn't. Yeah, good.
Oh, we're going.
It's fine.
All right. Yeah. So as far as how accessories will work, lately I've been playing Rogue. I'm not gonna lie. I have been playing Rogue Lineage very heavily.
Have you?
Yes, and I think a lot of people know this. At least the dev team does. I extremely like how they have their cold and heat system, where certain clothes will protect you from certain temperatures and such. Yo, Velo just put the work on me, I'm not gonna lie. Just two-tapped me with that sniper. But I'm a big fan of how they did their heat and cooling system with their clothing. I would love to have OPR's clothing system work kind of similar to that. Clothing should have a purpose, I believe, and that just might be it.
You will not have to pay for access for the game. It will be open to public after the closed beta.
Yep, we'll be going directly open to public after closed beta, as Mind has said.
Someone asked if the shoes will have jetpacks in them for the Germa suits.
Yes. That's all I have to say to that. Yes.
People want custom Germans.
Veteran discounts for pre-beta.
You said what? Veteran discounts?
Someone said veteran discounts for pre-beta.
As towards
I mean, we don't want to go.
like discounts on what? The game passes?
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's kind of vague.
Oh, Neo, you didn't. You know what? I gotta change my setup. I need like a shotgun or something. If it's towards the game passes, I doubt we'll do a veterans discount, but we'll definitely have something. We'll definitely have
maybe like an
special.
in-game item.
Yeah, there's gonna be something special. I believe we already talked about what the pre-betas will be getting. Mono announced it before pre-beta ended.
So for like all the main devil fruits, we're gonna have like a update called the Admiral update, where we add like all the mainstream BFs way later on. So we're
Exactly.
trying to make all those like gifts as true to the anime as possible. And we have a lot of custom votes.
Oh yes.
About
Oh, yeah.
20. And people have only seen 6 of them, like in game.
Where they at?
Someone said, are all races ready to be obtained starting the game? On top of that, what would be the perk of being a human?
Hold up. I'll answer that in just a moment. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to.
there's gonna be holiday event.
Oh yeah, I love doing holiday events. If you played my previous game, I definitely enjoy holiday events. I believe in the previous game, the precursor to this, OPOS, we had a winter holiday event where the entire... Hold up, let me take this guy out. Uh-oh. The entire sea in OPOS was frozen over for like a day or... Okay, a day is an understatement, maybe like a week or so. And you were able to walk on the ocean. I probably won't exactly do it like that for this year's event, but it'll be something good. I'll definitely say that.
As for the devil fruits, we'll try to keep them as true to the anime and manga as possible, but we aren't focusing on the devil fruits as of right now, as much as like other games would, because we believe that like once players play all the devil fruits, they just leave the game. We're gonna create systems that keep you playing it even if you don't have a devil fruit. Because if you're an unexperienced devil fruit user, then you can get easily clapped.
Someone asked, will Dark be not absolute trash? Now that's an interesting question. Let me ask you this. Is Dark absolute trash in the anime? That is
Kinda,
the
yeah.
answer to your question right there. I think that's a fair answer to that question. Will
It could be a
races-
balanced devil fruit though, since you have to take double the pain when you get hit by stuff.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah.
It's a very... I wouldn't say it's overpowered per se. It's a strong devil fruit, but its backlash is... it's-
Terrible on the user.
Exactly. I mean, have you seen Blackbear take a hit before?
Yeah.
It's, doesn't sound too fun, yeah?
What game mode is this?
It looks like... Gun game?
Reaper, you're not gonna have adrenaline when you're playing a Roblox game.
Yep, for real.
Are you though? Are you?
Ooh, I need...
I love the silenced pistol a lot.
Oh yeah, the pistol is pretty good. I just...
Did we miss any questions? No.
No fan of the silence.
You get him?
Pepsi asked if being human will have a perk.
Ooh, being
Yeah, you have
human
to
has-
mention the race thing about the human. You said you're gonna answer that, Kyle.
Oh yes, I do have to answer that.
Are all races ready to be obtained on starting the game? On top of that, what would be the perk of being a human? Question mark.
Being a human. I also don't think there's very much a perk of being a human.
There's no reason you would want to be a
I
human.
got an idea.
I mean, I like
I
being
guess
human.
you could like learn stuff like fisherman karate, but it'll just be weaker than if you're a fisherman type
No.
of thing, or no?
I feel like it's been proven that other races could learn fisherman karate. At least human has been proven to learn fisherman
Yeah.
karate. You know, Sabo's partner, I forgot her name, Koala, slipped my mind for a second. Sabo's partner, Koala, has learned fisherman karate. She's pretty proficient in it, does pretty good damage. As far as how races work, it might get a rework. I believe in Alpha. In Alpha, people did not like that you had to roll your race. For some weird reason, people didn't like it, so we switched the system where you could pick your race. And I think that allows them too much choice to just
too much
pick
choice
the
now.
meta. If you give people the option to be OP or to be regular, they're always gonna, most of the time, pick OP. So,
Better than in every way.
wait, what was Asteroid saying back there?
He said, why would you not want to choose something OP or
That's
be
true.
human?
That's true.
Someone asked, will there be a way that you can evolve skills? Like you have to train the skill to master it?
Ooh,
I guess
I
it's
wouldn't
just
say
training, though.
evolve them, but there's plenty of different forms of certain skills. If you watch One Piece, or if you're a big fan of One Piece, you've seen a lot of different variations
Yeah.
to
Yes.
Rankiyaku. Rankiyaku has what? Rankiyaku. It's a continuous Rankiyaku. I forgot what they call it, but they have the continuous Rankiyaku. The double, it looks kind of like an X type of Rankiyaku.
Yeah.
I don't know all the names off the top of my head because there is quite a lot.
Yeah. I know
so
most of them.
We have most of those in game. I think we're
There's
missing
like 5 forms of Rankayaku.
2 forms of Shigan.
Yeah. 2 Soru.
Is it 2? No, it's 3 because we have Flying Shigan. The Shigan is kind of like a barrage.
Yeah.
So there's a couple different skills that have variations that you can unlock. So I wouldn't call it evolving, but they're definitely unlockable.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
also for like the skills getting upgraded, classes have that.
So,
So you would
some guy
enhance
named
your
Con
ability and how you
Reaper.
handle, like, if you're a shipwright, you would make ships heal faster while in battle, instead of just having to wait till your boat is like docked before you can repair it. And then cooking, you can learn more recipes, and you have like more perks to cooking. Instead of like when you're starting, you can only cook a couple things.
Someone asked.
Yeah.
Someone was saying that human race would be able to learn another fighting style or something. But
Yeah.
that seems a little unnecessary for this game. Now, you bring up an interesting point. I think I've considered it before, where you can't really get every. Oh, I got lit up. You can't really get every skill type. I think that would be a good addition to the game. Right now, as for testing purposes, people have been able to unlock all the different skill types, but if it was down to me, I'd say I believe a person should be able to unlock 2 skill types. So let's say someone wants to learn Blackleg. They could learn Blackleg and another skill type, but they can't learn all of them. So they're gonna have to they're gonna have to weigh their options and pick the best fighting style for their class.
Alright, a question from Khan is, will races be like rogue lineage, like having, like boosts and like negative effects to it? Type of thing?
Yes. In our starting screen, if you happen to watch some of the videos that the YouTubers do where they pick out their things, where they pick out their class and stuff, or, well, not their class, their race on the starting screen, there's a little info box that that tells you what each class gets or what each class is capable of. Certain classes get like their classic boosts. You know, fishmen, they swim pretty fast. They're, for some reason, way stronger than humans in almost all aspects, I want to say. Yeah, I'm getting lit up this round. But,
Their weakness would be a devil fruit, though.
I don't think that really counts as much of a weakness.
I'm right back.
We've seen a fishman with a devil fruit. Honestly,
Yeah, but all their attacks are stronger in the water, but...
that's true.
And
Okay,
then
Yeah,
they're
if
not
you're-
faster anymore, so they're basically just a stronger human that can't
Yo,
touch
is
the
this
water.
is there going to be a Skypean race? Where
Yeah,
you
but
can fly?
Skypian can't even fly. I don't know why people...
Skypians are one of the wackest races. I'm sorry, I gotta put this out here. Skypians are one of the wackest races, I believe. Like, they got wings, they can't fly. They could float. That's kind of useless. I'm sorry. I feel this way because that's kind of useless. If you got wings, you should at the very least be able to fly. But they could just kind of fall gently. Compared to other things like Tornadoes, long legs, long arms, Skypian is bad.
Yeah.
But there will be a
I guess the
Skypian
only
race.
perk would be being born into Skypea. That's about it.
Yo, I got a good question from Kiakian, or whatever, I can't pronounce it. He says, on during holidays, will devil fruits be affected? Like in the summer, will Mara be stronger, or in like the winter, will Mara be weaker, type of thing?
I'm gonna have to say no to that. I don't think players would be very,
Happy with that?
yeah, they wouldn't be very appreciative, or at least the players that don't have the fruit that's getting the buff won't be very appreciative. So I'm gonna have to do a hard no on that.
Kyle, Baka wants to know how animal transformations are gonna work.
That's kind of a vague question. How are they gonna work?
Just say there's multiple forms for each zone.
Well, there is, but that should kind of be like a given.
I know, but a lot of people haven't seen that.
Yeah.
One Piece done correctly.
Alright, well, I'll just put it out there. So there's multiple forms, like Mind was saying. Some zones are gonna have half zone, then there's full zone. I believe most zone fruits have shown their half and full versions. So the ones that we're having, we have Falcon lined up. Falcon is lined
Allosaurus.
up. Allosaurus is also lined up.
We try to get Phoenix, but that's still in the works because we're trying to figure out how we can make that so every player could actually like run it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't kill their game.
I would say I want a better looking Phoenix than what we had. Before we really released that fruit. Ooh.
I got another question. So, will there be devil fruit rarity types for fruit? Not like rarity for fruits, but like devil fruit specialties where it can be strong or legendary buffs. I think he's trying to say like, if you, for example, eat a Mara fruit, a certain move will be stronger by chance.
Tony, you gotta talk faster.
I feel like I've seen that done before. I don't know. I've seen that done
Yes,
before in
there's
another
Easter eggs in game.
and I think that was actually pretty cool. But I
There's
don't
a
want
ton
that.
of Easter eggs.
I feel like it could make the game a little bit unbalanced. Like finding a fruit, that's pretty cool. But if you find out that your fruit isn't really a strong rarity, you're not gonna be too happy, and it would give you an edge above other people. Ooh. Yeah, so I think it would give a edge above other players who may have the same fruit. That's not really fair. Will there be a...
Clanibus asked.
Will
Clanibus
there
asked
be a
why do you-
prestige system?
That's a question I do not like, because I'm going to have to say at some point there is going to have to be a prestige system. As much as I am not a fan of prestige systems, it's very valuable to replay in games. Will there be a prestige system in beta? No, there will not.
Will I be able to destroy an island by overwhelming power?
Clanibus, no, you will not.
Well, that depends on if he does a buster call.
Oh,
If you do a buster
yeah.
call, yeah.
but the Buster Call doesn't destroy the island, or that would kill everyone in game. And I mean that like by the computer wise, you would have the blue
That's
screen of death
true.
instantly.
Yeah, so it's more so just going to render a island uninhabitable for a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
spews
Buster
like
calls.
radiation on the island
Fair
for
enough.
like 5 minutes, so no one can go on it or they take damage.
You will have time to evacuate. You will have time to attack the admirals, because you know, as buster calls go, at least an admiral is sent to take care of the inhabitants of a island. So you'll
So
have
here's a
to-
question.
Go ahead.
Oh,
How do
horror
you beat the
flashbacks.
Buster Call?
Wait, 1 minute. Am I too loud on stream?
No, you're
No.
fine. You're good.
Alright.
Everyone's
How would you
fine.
get a Buster Call though?
How will you get a Buster
Okay.
Call?
Being a high
World
level
Nobles.
marine?
World Nobles. High level Marines is definitely a yes. Mm, pretty much that's it. That's all we've really seen.
Yeah.
You'll be able to, I believe in certain cases, what I'll probably do is have events where you're able to earn a Buster Call as a Marine. Because we've seen a
100%
Marine
best.
who had the ability
Oh,
to
yeah.
do a Buster Call without being
Kyle,
like
make that
admin.
a really weird chance in the chest. That's what asteroids.
Wait. I have a good take. Someone asked, "How can you get banned?" And this is like a great take
Go
on
for it.
questions. So, how can you get banned? I'm trying to think.
Exploiting, of course.
You guys need to give me ideas, because I'm just like thinking, what's too like common sense or like.
And then if there should be an in-game report system so that if someone is like really pushing it, if they get like 100 reports or something, then they're like temporarily
That's
banned
like a
or
little
something.
too like
I don't know.
overcomplicated. I feel like.
Yeah, that's boring.
That's true.
To get banned, hacking is very. It's more of like an obvious one. Exploiting is definitely bannable. Unless you're
Blackmail,
exploiting to bring
personal information being.
I think just basically, if you don't use common sense, you're gonna get the hammer. So.
yeah, pretty much.
Pepsi said fruits are find only, right? I think he means can you buy fruits with
Yes,
Robux?
find only. OPR. We kind of pride ourselves on not being pay to win. We will not be offering pay to win options. The only thing I think people may consider pay to win would probably be if we sell like boats as a game pass.
Or emotes and like voice packs.
Yeah, emotes and voice packs will also be in game. Mind has very much been advocating for a couple of emote packs, such as JoJo. People love JoJo, so I'm gonna have to represent.
Yep.
Clanibus asks, can we use Robux to buy in-game belly?
No.
No, that is against.
Definitely not.
Because if you wanted to add any type of like gambling games where you spin the wheel and see if you like get a higher chance, if people have to spend actual money
You
for
gotta show
it,
the
then
percentage.
Roblox will take you down.
It's more of an experience if you go out and earn it than
Yeah, you'll be more grateful
it.
for it.
Yo, this is
Plus,
my own
it's not
question.
refundable, so.
This is my own question, but how's the private server system gonna work? Are you just gonna buy a private server like normal?
I don't think.
No, we're not doing private servers. Reason being, I don't think. I think that offers a unfair advantage. Also, private servers.
Yeah, because you could farm fruits and enemies without anyone.
No,
bothering.
it's because the way to get Yonko in our game would be to claim islands with your crew. So if you just had a private server, you would just try to get Yonko by
Oh,
just abusing that. But if you actually have to go to a public server each time, then it gets harder. It
Clanibus, what do you
shows
mean?
like if you actually
but
have skill or not.
to say most people who don't want to abuse private servers just for collecting stuff and such. A lot of people like private servers for fighting with their crews and stuff, holding training sessions, things like that. What I think instead of private servers, we'll probably do something like, you know how we have upcoming war mode, that's definitely going to be a thing.
Oh, like a private island for
Yeah.
only the crew? Yeah, we can do that.
We'll have a game mode where you could have like a private island to train with your crew, hold your crew stuff, or just chill with your friends. Rather than an entire server where things save.
And then also for that island, will fruits be able to spawn, or is it just gonna be a place to chill and fight and do training
A
sessions and
place to
stuff?
chill where things won't really save. You won't be able to save anything you've done in the hypothetical island we're talking about right now.
Okay. But there's about like 14 islands in game.
Yep.
I think 6 of them are like canon.
6 of them.
We had a lot of older ones as well, but they need to be revamped
I'm
since
pretty
it's
sure
3 years.
most of them are canon. The Chain Atlas isn't canon.
No,
Uh,
monos aren't canon at all.
No, some of those are actually canon. Some of them.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because of the Hill Ring Island. That's Foxy Pirates.
Yeah.
and Horse.
Wow. Electrical overcharge keeps drop shotting me, bruh.
Okay.
Someone asked, will there be custom emotes or animations?
Yeah,
we-
I think we
Yeah,
covered
we-
that one. Yeah, we covered that
Oh,
one.
okay.
Will people
Okay.
play in their faction in beta?
Will people what?
Play in their
People-
faction in beta.
Yeah.
That's too vague.
No, that's actually a pretty fair question. I don't think of
Oh.
it as big.
I'm not too sure what you was like asking.
About the Fishman Island question, I don't think we'll get that far in OPR with having time to make the Fishman Island, but who knows.
You said what?
No, Pepsi was asking, will there be any difficulty in getting to Fishman Island if it will be added?
Someone said since most YouTubers ask or pay to get special powers such as devil fruits, won't the idea of pay to win being gone keep the YouTubers away?
I
I don't
mean,
think so.
This isn't
I
for
mean,
the
I guess they could just make a Let's Play series, but do they really want to do that?
everyone is
Actually, a lot
treated
of
equally.
YouTubers don't
So-
really want like to get devil fruits from like the owners. They like to get it themselves and progress.
A lot of
Kind
YouTubers
of big-
actually do like to get them themselves.
Yeah.
I think people give YouTubers a bad rap when it comes to getting like free
Yeah.
stuff and such. Technically,
Because they're just like you basically, but they have like a lot more people watching them.
exactly. I've had a chance to play with some of these YouTubers in some games. I'd say some game owners do go overboard and give them a lot of things for like the free, so that they put in a good word for their game. But it's not like the YouTubers really ask for that unless you're Seiji4.
It's mainly
does
marketing.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna say Seiji does that. No offense, Seiji, but you do that shit. So I think people give them a bad rap. They're normal people like you and me. If you want to be upset at anyone, be upset at some of the game owners for like trying to bribe the YouTubers with free stuff.
Clanbus asked, can I pay 50k Robux to ban Saint from OPR permanently?
Oh, that's
I'm
a
down.
good offer. No, I think
That's a
Saint,
whole 50k Robux.
Saint might be a little bit more expensive than that, buddy.
Why are we putting a prize on people?
Oh yeah, that's true.
They all have prices.
That's mean.
We're about to all get banned from Roblox because of slaveness. I mean, what?
Because
called-
That is what is
Slaveness.
known as slave trafficking.
oh, hey, that's fair. That's actually pretty bad. Let me take
Oh,
that
I
back.
banned Bradbury
Oh.
because he was shitposting in the freaking music chat when I was trying to listen to good music.
Wait, who
He
you
kept
banned?
playing. I banned him because he kept being annoying in like voice chat when I was trying to listen to music with people.
You banned Wyvery? Wyvery?
Yeah, he
How is
posted
it?
like 68.
Hey, Wyvery's gone! Hold on, let me make a crab rave edit. Hold on.
Ivory. He shouldn't be
Yeah.
banned. What are you talking about?
No, he's unbanned now. It's just I banned him
Oh, okay.
prior.
Crab
I
rave.
already knew that he'd be unbanned. I just wanted to do that so I could have like an hour.
Is it gonna be Game Pass's like extra inventory slot? Not that much pay to win.
That's
I guess that still counts as pay to win, although
actually I think one of the side classes gives you an extra inventory slot. The merchant gives you like 10 extra slots.
yeah, I'd
Alright,
say it's also
so-
gonna give you one extra devil fruit slot. Cause if you don't know already, you're not just gonna be picking up devil fruits. You're not holding 1,000,001 devil fruits on you. You're only gonna be able to hold 1 to 2 devil fruits on you. The number exactly we're still kind of deciding on. I'd prefer 1.
3, I think 3.
I think it should be 2, that way, like, if you decide later on, because, like, you could give it to people who don't have devil fruits, or you could, help people out, or give it to a friend who wants a certain devil fruit, maybe. I mean, holding 1 would do that, but holding 2, you might, I don't know. Because, can you sell devil fruits to, like, shops? Like, NPCs?
No.
Who wants Kyle to
you
show?
Can trade it between players. I mean, if you guys want us to
Well-
do that, we could do it, but you're not gonna get as much as you'll probably get from a player.
Kyle, you should
Okay.
answer Baka now.
What's Baka asking?
He's saying, well, oh, and let me
Will there
go
be
up.
companions, like a big penguin, or will Chopper be a companion?
Is that what
Like,
Baka's asking?
You know the giant penguin you made? Will that be a companion, or...
That's what Baka's asking? You made those things. Of course they're gonna be companions. What are you on, Baka? Yo, shotguns in this game
yo,
are bad.
Cannabis raised his price to 75k. And the guitar said 1k to ban cannabis.
He does not have 75k. And why does this say free but 5,000 credits? Something ain't adding up here.
Wait, what do you mean by data restore game passes?
Rifle. Maybe I'll try like a light machine.
Yes, there will be wars.
Of course there will be wars. Let me try to.
Cannabis, no. We'll get demonetized.
What's he trying to get us to do here?
Let's see. Anbu asks, is there gonna be... Wait, no, never mind. If you eat a devil fruit, can you eat another one somehow?
No.
Or, how about this? Until we find out how Blackbeard did it, will that be an update into the game?
Yeah,
No.
when we
Game
find,
Pass?
I think when we find out how Blackbeard did it, then we could possibly do that. But until then, no.
Here's my theory. I think Blackbeard somehow has, like, 2 lives. He somehow had a devil fruit and infused his life with something else. And now he's part of 2 lives and now he can have 2 devil fruits.
I think it's plot armor.
I've heard people say that it's perhaps, I've heard people say that it's perhaps split personalities that he has. I don't think that's
Yeah,
too
kind
bad
of like
of a-
Kira. No, like Diavolo Star.
You guys are talking too long on one subject.
Yeah, we've been on this for a while.
Alright.
Alright, what else do we got here? Someone asked will there be wars?
Saint
We did
said $1,000 to ban cannabis.
No, you already know that. Alright.
US dollars.
No one
Just
has that
ignore
kind of
Planet
money in OPM.
Questions. Alright, Pepsi asks, will stores be walking or in a menu? If they're walking, will different islands have different shops?
They already
Different
do.
islands will have different shops. They, like Asteroid was saying, they already do.
Ooh, here's a good question. Is there a way to get rid of your devil fruit or change it?
That's gonna be. If we make that a game pass, would that be considered pay to win?
Yeah.
That would.
Well, you could keep changing your fruit until you have something really strong, so it might have that type of a buff, but besides that, I don't know.
No, just do something that costs a lot of belly in game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, wait,
Like you could do like law. You can make it law
we should
dissect.
low-key just add a Rokaka fruit.
Did we just get shut down?
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
We should add a Rokaka fruit.
Play One Piece Redemption. You'll get more views.
Should we change games?
I'll load in. I'll have to open it up for a second.
Hal will show One Piece Redemption by himself.
You want me to do it by myself?
Please help.
Nah,
Like a
you
game.
guys would get bored. You had another game, didn't you?
Cannabis said devil fruits are stored in the balls. You know what? I agree, 100%. You know, pretty logical.
Gonna have to agree. Clanabis is a pretty knowledgeable guy, other than in moderating. Yeah.
And building.
And then building. We gotta. Yeah, we're taking
drinking.
a poke at you there, buddy. So, Mike, you had that other game you wanted to do, right? With the what? 100 players.
No, you don't want to do it. Trust me.
Oh, you tried it.
Play Attack on Titan, Kyle.
No, I just want to see OPR and then just ping everyone and say I'm showing OPR. I just want to see who would watch you do that.
Okay. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, I guess. Let me load it up.
Just experiment.
You guys could continue taking questions while I load in.
How can I ask a question? I'm bored.
You want to ask a question?
I am Archimedes.
Yeah,
You
post it in the chat. I'll answer it, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to know?
Hey, you have to type it.
I know. Alright. Let's see.
Will there be ways to train stats like punching dummies or climbing, etc.?
I think it's only punching mobs, right?
Ooh, big question. By the way,
Yeah,
answer
I'm
this
pulling a
while
Shinobi
you
story.
overview this.
Guitar says, play Be a Parkour Ninja. I love that game, but mine wants me to load into OPR.
OPR.
Neo, which I think is Neo, asked, how expensive would Devil Fruit resets be? Well, we're not sure if we're gonna add a Devil Fruit reset system.
Tony, talk faster.
Alright,
Mine,
then.
stop.
We're not
Mine. You cannot be telling anyone to talk faster. let me just tell you that.
I just
You
trying
talk
to
the
be
slowest out of
clear.
all of us right now.
I haven't been on in 30 minutes, okay?
I
No excuses.
haven't been on in 30 minutes. Yay.
Oh, just so you know, Guitar, I could actually see the chats that get hidden, and I saw what you just posted, bruh.
Guitar's on the verge of getting wiped.
Right. Oh, man. So I'm loading up OPR right now.
Yo! Krampus
Slash
asked a
Akai
good
guitar
question right
praise.
now. He said, will you have news crews and newspaper teams to update the newspaper? I think the newspaper should hold, like, updates to the game. And it should, like, explain updates to the game or in-game tips.
Actually, no, I think it should be
I feel like
can pay
we've.
Belly to like write their own story.
No, if we do that, people will definitely abuse that. I
Abuse
have
it.
no trust in people to actually use that correctly. And I think that's fair. Based on some stuff I've seen. Is Absalom alive? I could answer that, but that would be a spoiler.
He's not.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Mind. Thank you. Uh, hmm.
The
So,
new user of Tuki was the impelled down guard that got locked up for killing the inmates.
you're gonna spoil the whole Absalom thing? Oh, wow. Did they
Yeah,
show that
here-
already? Did they show that already?
On the anime, no.
Oh, boy.
In the anime, Luffy just met Zoro, if you didn't see the last episode.
Wow. Someone said, I want news coups to share my glory of burning down countless islands. Of course that's
Oh,
Clanibus.
actually, that's a good idea. So, whenever you do a Buster call, then you can see that in the news.
Okay, that's
Where it
fine.
says, like,
Second,
user
so like,
called Buster call on island.
I'm gonna do a
Wiping
quick
out.
edit to the volume in game. Because the volume in game is
What is
pretty
it, guitar?
loud.
Will there be fruits? Yes, there will be fruits.
What type of question
There's a
is
lot more
that?
fruits than there are devil fruits. I'll say that much.
Baka asked, will Kai whip a Nene on a camera for 100,000 Robux? You down, Kyle?
Nah, I feel like I'd
That's
butcher that.
$350.
I mean, I could do it, but I'd butcher it.
How you're
Because
black,
of
you can't butcher
development
anything.
exchange.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah, well,
whoa,
input
mine,
down.
whoa.
Demonetization right there. Demonetized.
Pepsi said,
Take it
will
easy,
impel
man.
down be a thing? Like,
It was a compliment.
Instead of making a reset fruit game pass, you could make a data reset game pass to reset your character data to restart. And try different builds, characters, and equipments. You know, that's
ooh,
actually pretty
Tom
fair.
has,
That's not too
Yeah.
much
Tom
of
has
an
a good
advantage.
suggestion.
Yeah, we're also gonna implement birth perks where we're probably gonna make it where you can only spin one.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Tom said, instead of making a reset fruit game pass, you should make a data reset game pass to reset your character data and try to restart.
Tony, he just
Restart.
said,
And,
I thought we just read that one.
yeah, we did.
Someone asked
Well, I mean,
if
this is-
impel down will be a thing.
wait, am I late?
We made impel down, but I'd say it's outdated. I think
It's outdated. Yes.
I can
I
update.
think that's like a build for like later down the line.
Also, stop talking about Yami. Who cares about Yami?
I mean, he
Mine,
cares about
relax.
Yami.
There's like
Yami's-
20 better devil fruits you could be talking about.
Yami is like, I mean, Yami is pretty good. I mean, it's
It's
like the ultimate
solid.
counter.
It's
was Admiral.
it's not as good as some other fruits, but it's solid, I'd say.
You can
Yami holds
become
its crown.
Admiral.
I think Boa Hancock's fruit is the strongest.
Boa Hancock's fruit is interesting. I
You
could
can
agree.
turn anything into stone. It doesn't matter if they have luster.
What if you're
I'll turn
homophobic?
into stone for her. I mean, what?
Well, then you're not gonna be affected.
Yeah, exactly. That's like an easy counter, dude.
Yeah, that is a big counter. Or if you like just don't care about that type of stuff.
Yo.
What if you're like
this would
married
be-
and you're like
No,
you're
it
loyal?
doesn't matter if you don't feel any lust. She can still turn you into
It's a
stone.
technique
No,
called perfume femur, where if she kicks you when she yells that, you will turn to stone no matter what.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
You
yes,
guys
Yep.
really did your research.
Her fruit is a love fruit. I mean, if
Yo,
they don't
this
like
is
her, I don't
the
think you should be able to turn to stone. You should take the
Well,
damage.
she can. She can.
Fair enough.
here's the
It
thing
would be
though. There
sponging
should
or
be a
would
no
be
you game pass for like 10,000 Robux, and it can reflect any move once an hour, something like that. That'd
Come
be
on, no, come
we'd
on.
get hella sales though.
Even
Not
as
really,
a
because it's 10K.
meme, even as a meme, or maybe
Like
like
there,
once a month you could reflect an attack.
yeah.
Kyle.
Everyone
Yeah.
has a no you. Imagine someone builds up a huge combo and it like stays. There should be a combo system
Oh yeah,
where
Kinko, we
like
already
if
said
you
that you
get
would have your own
consistent
item
attacks within
in the
1 second of
crew.
each other, then it's a combo. And imagine someone gets like a huge like 1 minute combo and then you pull out the no you, and then all your health is restored, and then it does it to the other person. That'd
Are
be
you
so
going
cool.
to add voice line Game Pass? You
Yeah,
don't think
that's what
so?
that's what they are, the voice
Do
pack.
you?
I mean, people could probably like.
You type in like the laugh like from One Piece and then it will play the
I
sound.
don't know. I feel like that could be abused though.
What, the
No.
voice lines?
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta
you
give
gotta
it
like
like a
slap a
fat weight
cooldown
of
on
10
there.
seconds.
Remember, it's bubble chat, so
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
No, like, does it play like the voice in game?
chat like
Yeah,
OPOS.
places.
Yeah, I feel like people would be able to abuse that
To abuse it?
if
I
there was a
mean,
cooldown.
it doesn't really. Okay, yeah, a cooldown is fair. It doesn't really
Yeah, like
I
2
mean, for
seconds.
like spamming, you know.
Oh, okay.
So,
To annoy people.
Yeah.
Cooldown wouldn't.
Isn't
be
that
bad.
what
I have major
the main
PTSD.
purpose of it is for?
To annoy people? Yeah, but we wouldn't want them to like what?
I mean, that's why Blackbeard laughs that way, to annoy people.
But what if they get like an auto typer or like a
Oh, yeah.
and they just start spamming it.
Yeah, just do it yeah.
I'm just like
that
trying
2
to think
second.
of like the worst like possible scenario. So,
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's a fair counter to the voice.
but it would be cool.
Yeah.
Yo, full counter from Seven Deadly Sins is literally no you magica.
How did we reach there? Hey God.
We like diverted to an entirely different like show.
Right.
Facts. Yo, Black Clover is literally fairy tale with books.
I have never seen Black Clover.
It's not even
Black Clover is pretty
fairy
good.
tale with books. It's more like Naruto with books. Honestly.
I just
I
heard
don't know, cause
like
since I mean, I guess it is Naruto, but you don't do hand signs. You just say book.
someone told me it was just like a really like it was hard to watch since it
Oh.
was pretty cringy.
For
It-
prisoner
Well, the main
transport,
character is always on
He
steroids.
yells for
So-
everything. I can't
Kyle.
stand
I
it.
know.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
and answer Peptis. What is his name?
Someone mentioned prisoner transport when I asked the question about boats in the Discord. How they're gonna work and can you send pirates to Intel down? I think that's what he's trying to ask.
Ask a question about boats on Discord. How is that gonna work? And can you send them to
Oh crap! I have a bloody nose. Hold on.
Oh, what is it? Too hot in your apartment or something?
No. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. You can take care of it. We'll handle this.
Yo,
Can you
the Death Note should
transport
be a
prisoners?
game pass, and you could write someone's name down once a month, and it
Mine,
plays the Death Note music.
mine has asked me to do like a type of rope drag type transport. But you can transport prisoners. I believe before we ended off pre-beta. Yo, Velocity, your mic is mad loud. But before we ended off pre-beta, we had a carrying system which is kind of being reworked. So you could carry people in pre-beta. It was okay.
I don't like the idea
I'll
of being
rip your entire
carried.
lineage.
Just because in Rogue Lineage, so like I played it for a fat minute and I just kept getting killed and then carried and thrown off cliffs and it was so annoying. So the
Yo.
carry system I wouldn't like, but
Too mad.
Fair enough.
What?
Fair
Too
enough.
mad? What's that?
The map is too large for us
Oh.
not to do that system, because if you would just die just as you got hit by a powerful move from like someone that's a way higher level than you,
That'd
then
be
you would have to
annoying.
go all the way back.
Yeah.
by the way, for the pre-beta, when I died, I never respawned.
That
Was
was
that something you guys tried to do?
Oh, you remember when like you got gripped and like it would just like fling you?
Well, on the final pre-beta test. is
No,
what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
we
mean.
yeah.
fixed that.
We fixed that, and we're changing to.
Okay.
That was more so when we was doing ragdoll. I don't think our game works well with ragdoll. I don't think
I
it
don't think
fits.
Roblox works with Ragdoll.
It's
No, I think
totally Roblox.
ragdoll
Uh,
can work in certain games. Rogue Lineage pulls it off.
R6.
Mostly R6. R6 is probably the best case of ragdoll on Roblox currently, but unfortunately, we're not R6.
Maybe like a animation or something, but
Do I
yeah.
think Federal Life is a good game?
Okay.
Fair. I think Federal
Pepsi
Life
said handcuffs, and then you could somehow escape the handcuffs.
handcuffs will have to be a thing. Can't lie. Handcuffs.
But the thing is, will you have the choice to use like sea stone or normal handcuffs,
Yep, that would also
or
have to
will
be a
just
thing.
Yeah.
Those are two canon things. They gotta be in there.
Kyle, answer Kaken's question. If marine capture can... Oh, I can't even read that.
I mean, Mind is the one who really came up with the prison design. If you want to speak
Yeah.
on that, Mind.
Okay. So, yes, pirates will be able to, like, break out of the prison, but it's usually just waiting for your, like,
cooldown?
pirate crew to help break you out, or then your bounty and everything would be taken away after, like, 5 minutes of being captured.
Alright, here's a question from me. Would soloing the game be possible? Kind of like if you wanted to be a Mihawk.
Yes,
Yes,
but
very
very
much.
hard.
Yeah, it would be
You'd
definitely.
probably
I
like
wonder
need
if
like a
Mihawk had
circle
a
of
crew.
friends if
I
you
wonder
really
if
wanted to
Mihawk
make
had a
it.
crew.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mihawk had a crew. Um, I'd say that because I mean a lot of people we see in the. Actually, hang on. Let me turn back on my game capture right now. But a lot of the people we see in One Piece are now being shown to have a crew. Shanks had his crew, but we knew about that. Previously, Big Mom was in. Oh, just let me say this first. Spoiler alert! I am about to say a fat
Therefore, mute this live stream for a minute.
spoiler. Hang on. Yeah, let me just turn that down. You said what?
Okay. Alright, Kyle, you're gonna ping everyone by 9:30 saying you're gonna be streaming OPR.
Yeah, in a bit.
Okay.
Since my upload speeds are pretty bad as we're streaming right now, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to.
Why don't I have access to the game? I'm only a developer, you know.
Because I'm the only. Well, we don't add people into the team create that much. We don't do it
Ever.
anymore. We don't do it
Ever.
anymore at all. The main
It's
people
too
who are
far
already
out.
in there is probably going to be the main people who will have access to the entire game, and that includes.
Dang.
I'll go ahead and list some of the people off. Just to let you know, it's mostly everyone who's been here from the extreme start, like way back, such as Hakimoto Ichio, Mind,
I
of
joined
course,
like
Asteroid.
last year, June, but that's a
That's
year.
definitely
Just
not the
to,
extreme start.
yeah, I know.
Ooh,
I think my join position was like 360 something. I hope it's 69, but I don't know. Hold on.
69.
Who is Rickle Pickles Child Slave?
So I'm going to go ahead and load up everything else real quick.
Download.
Oh yeah, Silver Rayleigh's in the game. He teaches you Buzo hockey.
Yes, indeed.
That's nice.
And I'll explain more about the prisons. Just state it again and then I'll go more in depth on your question. While Kyle loads up OPR.
My streaming is definitely taking a hit to my internet. Just to say, I have like the worst tier package for internet. Like my tier package is what you'd use if you have like a very tight budget.
This is why OPR hasn't released yet.
It's more so because I don't find the time to actually purchase a higher tier, and I don't really find a need. Although it's just me being lazy. Oh, as we have people here, I will definitely speak more about the progress of OPR and what at this point is taking it this amount of time. I'm gonna be frank. The builders have done an
Darby,
amazing
your
job. The
friend?
builders have held up their side of this game. The islands are looking beautiful. Velo did a great job. Mine did a great job. You've already seen what Akimoto has done with the boats. Those are
I haven't
currently
done
stable.
anything.
And Baka with the companions.
Baka with the command.
Yeah, the Shelly was insane. I didn't
Oh.
know that that was possible.
Fun fact, Baka had a little bit of trouble with the face, but it came out looking good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And who made the penguin? Baka, right?
Baka,
Oh my god, it was
she's
great.
very good with animal builds for some reason. Although she
I
hates
almost said
making
he.
it
My bad.
be either. Actually, I'm not really too sure of the gender. I don't think she's ever revealed, or she/she.
I don't know. I can't code what gender Baka is.
That's
Yeah,
like a
let's.
common like thing with OPR. Like you got Saint, who was like a he or a she, then you got Baka.
No, he's a he. He's a he.
Saint?
I'm fairly sure. I've heard Saint in voice chat before.
Okay.
She's a
He
he.
pours concrete for a job.
She's a she. He's a he.
Okay.
All right, so
This
I'm
builder
gonna.
weapons
You
I will
guys,
be able to
join
attack
this game. This game is
Logias.
insane. It's really good.
The other way to get Conqueror's Hockey than having 50k messages would be just to be born with it.
And the 50k message thing is definitely ending once beta is open. I don't want everyone to be just spamming for that. That would be.
This is getting hell.
All right, so
I
almost
got
done loading up.
120 messages. 120k.
Wow, you are up there then.
I have a whole like 8,000
8,000.
or
We have
Garb.
8,000.
8 to 9, 8 to 9,000 or something.
Ah, you could do better than that.
Okay, for
Okay,
Germa,
buddy.
I haven't really worked out like the conquering systems for that at all. I
Fine, I'll
mostly
be on
focused
OPR
on, like,
24/7.
what it would make the castle look like in raid suits.
No, we've already got the raid.
Yo,
Shadows in
I
game.
got a good Game Pass idea. How about you
Shadow's
add
the
a Game
best fruit in
Pass?
game by far so far.
How
to
about you
me.
add a Game Pass called custom clothing, where basically you can wear whatever your Roblox character wears,
We are getting.
and you'll have max clothing stats.
You've been here for a very long time, so of course you have 50k messages. Even if you've been banned 100 times.
Yeah. Wait, let me
Alright,
see.
so I think I pretty much got this loaded up. Let me see.
I have 9,100. Hold on. When I checked Indeed's message count, it was at 60,000. Then he took a screenshot of his screen and it was at 80,000. And it was like a minute between that. So maybe he really did get 20k messages between it, or it's because he checked it on mobile. But I'm gonna ask him or some. I'm gonna ask him to check my messages just in case I actually have a lot more.
Kyle, how low are the chances for hail gonna be for like the being born into it? Like 0.6%?
Do you really want to answer to that? Y'all
Yeah.
really want to know the percentage?
Answer it. Answer it. You have to answer any question people say.
0.89.
0.3. 0.3. How is... I don't want to say it's common, but it's shown as being a bit common in the later
Other
area of the
games.
show, because it has to be there. There has to be people using Conqueror's Hockey in the later part of the show. But as far as it's been said in the universe of One Piece, it's not common at all.
As they stated that it was like a 1 in a million people.
It
Pepsi,
is.
can you post the link to Karaseki's weapons? I need to see the picture for me to like remember about it.
So I'm just sailing around. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of the islands and stuff. I think most of you have seen a lot of them.
Yo, man, can you give me a copy of Shellstone just to see how I would do trying to finish it off? Alright.
So we have the Barati right here. I don't know what it is.
Germa Scouts.
Called the Barati? I thought it was Barati or Barati.
Barate is how some people say it. I don't. I'm telling you, I don't got that accent, so I can't pull it off.
Bro, so many of these One Piece games are so bad. I don't even know how they make it that bad. You know?
Hey, I respect those who make
No, I
their
mean-
game. I'm gonna say I respect it.
If they work hard enough, you know, anything can like come out of it.
Even if like
They do try though.
yeah, I
It's-
gotta give them
it's
as a
just-
developer. As a developer,
Yeah.
I say even if a game is bad, I respect the
Fucking
amount
said
of time and effort put into it.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes they'll like rush it, and within 2 weeks they'll start, and then it's just, you know, I mean, 2 weeks. Come on. Like some game called let me see. What's his name?
The games I wouldn't give respect to are the completely cash grab pay to win games that you just know for a fact they're made only purely for the money. They don't really care about you can't really say that they care about One Piece at all. Certain
Right.
developers, who I think we all know, have made One Piece games without even watching One Piece, which I think
Care
is
Bros.
Hey, no pointing the finger.
I personally don't think that you should make a game if you haven't watched anything.
I believe that too. You shouldn't make a game if you haven't watched the show at all.
Yeah, like I haven't watched Bleach, and like I haven't watched Bleach yet.
Yoru.
And I'm in like developer discords, and I'm trying to like get higher ranks and try to become a better developer. And sometimes people go to my DMs and they try to hire me to make certain games, and sometimes it's for like Bleach games that I haven't watched yet. I'm like, I'm sorry, I haven't watched Bleach yet. Hold on, dog.
Hey, that's fair. Honestly, I'd rather you do that if I'm trying to hire you to a game than you pretend you've watched it. Honestly. So let's
Kyle, do you
Sure,
want to
about
answer
a pay
Pepsi's
10,000
question?
Robux
Are
a
the
month?
East Blue,
Take it.
Grand Line, New World Islands going to be separated?
Hey, I've answered a couple questions here. You go ahead, Mike.
Tony, you want to do it?
Mine's like.
I need 1 second.
I'll answer this one.
Like
You guys
just
got the next
one.
one.
Yeah. I'll get the next ones if I can answer.
Hey, look at that hair. I like that hair though. Anyways, let me read the question. What is this question? You guys are gonna have to repeat it. I can't find the question. Oh, here it is. Sorry, it took a second to pop up. Are the East Blue / Grand Line New World Islands going to be separated? Yes. After Lobetown, it goes into Grand Line. Mind is currently putting the finishing touches on that. Hang on a moment.
Alright, I'm ready for the next questions.
1 second.
You take your time.
No, Tony, wait.
Try not to say any more toxic stuff, or else the stream's gonna go bye-bye.
Okay.
Alright, Neo said rate OPR at its current state. Completion or game quality.
What was the question?
Rate OPR at its current state from right now from 1 to 10
I'll
directed to
answer
high.
that later.
We
Okay,
can give our
so-
thoughts.
We're gonna go ahead and continue the Q&A. I'm gonna turn down the OPR music real quick. Let me go ahead and... There we go. So, to answer your questions... I already answered Pepsi's question. Next one is, you can make weapons, buildings from shows you haven't watched, but you can't really script for them. Fair enough, Laco. Will DF affect or like if you use high? Will the tree freeze or stay the same? I think at least for making effects like that, I want to put that towards the end of the beta test. Right now, what I'm focused on is making solid gameplay that people can enjoy. All the after stuff, like making the game look, the map is already beautiful. Making all the effects be beautiful, that's more of like a finalization. That's more of a finalization stage. You want to make sure your game could run correctly and pretty much smoothly before you start adding in all these extra effects and such. You want to get the base layer flat, smooth it out, working before piling more on top of that. Is that I don't know if that really answers the question. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that answered it.
All right.
Okay. Stand on power. I might be a little late, but will there be an info down? If so, we have all 6 floors.
There's more than 6
Yes, it's just a bit outdated.
Who sent that one? Hang on.
Stand on power.
Wait,
I don't
I just like
see
to
this
point this
question.
out.
Are you? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I don't know why, but that reminded me of like the females, like the island with like Boa Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're like their own race.
Oh, what? No, they got
Yeah,
fruits,
they're
don't
not.
they?
Apparently, they're
They're
like
pretty much just humans.
they're not. You know, they're like their own like human race. Apparently,
Really?
I
on the wiki.
mean, no, not really. I mean, unless they're like snakified, you know.
I mean, I guess how would they repopulate if it's just women?
That's whoa, whoa, whoa,
It
whoa.
literally said in the races tabs, it's just a bunch of females.
Amazons,
All right.
yeah.
Tom said music is louder than your voice, Kyle.
I thought I turned
Craft
down the music just
said
now. That might be
You
a
did,
little
but
low.
there's a delay.
Black leg looks nice. I want to recommend adding like particles to the leg so that it looks like the flames are going. I can make that for you.
I mean, there's a
Cause like
couple
it looks
particles.
kind.
You can't do
There's
that.
a
You can't
bit.
do that, Tony.
Oh, okay.
What do you
It
mean?
doesn't look like it's moving that much. I mean, it
What,
looks
the
great,
flames
but
on it? I think it might just be the lighting,
yeah.
but if you look at it, there's definitely an effect on it right there. I could up it
Cause
though.
like I see the stream. Like if you look at it on the stream, it's just you can see the particles, but it's extremely faded.
That's because
Oh, I see
Kyle
it.
has really bad quality.
No, you could probably see it now that it's in this pose. So it's like that.
Craft said, "Where the animal fruits?" I'm not sure.
Where's the what?
Pepsi, yes, I'm confirming. Where's the animal fruits zone?
Oh,
Fruits.
zones. Hmm.
Your character's scaring me. That stare. Sekian said that your character is scaring him. Baka said, answer me question or spank. I don't know what the question is. I scrolled up already. Pepsi said, anyway, will carry whatever that means. Weapons
Hiroseke.
be a thing other than a certain.
Hang on. So let's go ahead and
Oh,
read off some more of the questions.
I think he's asking if like Smoker's Jit or whatever his weapon's name is. I forgot. It's like Jet or Jit or something like that. Will it only be obtainable to Marines?
No, that's gonna be something you could buy from a shop.
All right.
I think that wouldn't be a marine specific item, because there's not that many sea stone swords and such. Anything sea stone related. So
Baka wants you to pay him or her for Shelly.
Oh yeah, damn. Did we not get around to that?
Will there be crafting? If there is, can you upgrade them?
Crafting. I think we've
Crafting?
discussed crafting before, not on a stream though. Mind, you brought it up before. There's going to be crafting with ships. We already know that, and we've confirmed and speaked over it. As far as
I thought you
weapons
gathered
go,
supplies for it.
yeah, you gather supplies and you give that to Frankie. That kind of counts as
That's
crafting.
that's crafting basically.
Yeah, that basically counts as crafting.
You get a discount on the ship.
And later you will be able to like upgrade them like their weapons that are on. So yeah.
Let's have random tier pirates.
He says, Kyle, perhaps when you have Diable Jambe, you sort of float using
Yo,
skywalk, walking
This
casually.
is something that Pepsi said, but I'm gonna simplify it in my own words.
Why would you float using...
Is it going to be easier to obtain sea stone as a marine, or will there only be like sea stone handcuffs and the jet thing that Smoker has for like globally for pirates and bounty hunters and marines? Like, will it be easier to obtain sea stone items as a marine, like handcuffs?
What would be
You
made
know what I'm
out
trying to
I
say?
don't.
of sea stone?
I feel like sea stone wasn't really exclusive to Marines. Um, I
Thing
don't
is, we've
know.
only
That's a
really
good question.
seen marines use.
We
That's
haven't
actually.
seen much of sea stone in the show, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen them in
They only used
handcuffs,
it in
maybe
the
like.
auction
Saint
house.
And
said,
on
will there
Smoker's
be Marie
sign,
Joy?
whatever.
How do you say Marie Joyce or Marie Joy or I forgot how
Let
it's
me see what
pronounced.
else. I'm gonna
Mary
scroll up a little
Joyce.
bit and take a look at some of
Yeah.
the other questions.
Will there be pacifistas, and would it be cool if marine players could summon them and direct them as pirates?
Yo, you know what'd be epic
Yes,
is
there
if
will
Too
be
you could.
overcomplicated.
No, no, no,
You
no.
know
Hang on,
what'd
hang
be.
on, hang on.
Really?
I'll answer this fully. We have
Okay, my
had
bad, my bad.
pacifista testing before. I believe when we showed our old one sword style, we showed the old pacifistas. Now, pacifistas are definitely going to be a thing. I already have it planned out for world nobles that they'll be able to summon them. Higher, higher marine ranks, I didn't really put much thought into putting pacifistas for them, but it could be a thing. It's bearable.
Uh,
It's
Craft
doable.
Craft said, "Will I actually be surprised when I see a person with a devil fruit, or will they be more commonly used than swords? AKA, is this pirate's wrath again?
You should be
I mean, pirate's
surprised. It takes
ass."
45 minutes for each to.
Now, you should be surprised, like he was saying, but it depends on
The thing
how
is,
players. It depends on
there's
how
a lot
players
of
play. You know,
It
a lot
depends
of
what
people on
weapon they're
Roblox.
showing.
A lot of the people on Roblox, all they really care about is fruits. But I'm not gonna make it extremely easy to obtain. That's that's not me. Not gonna do that. So I think you'll be surprised. What you won't be surprised at is how many people are going to be using swords, because those are going to kind of be busted. But there's going to be so many different types of swords that you possibly may be surprised. I could actually, since we're here, I'll go ahead and show you some of the selection. This is not nearly even half of the amount of swords that we have currently. So I'll go ahead and open it
yo.
for you.
Since for the mock, did Luffy fight Kaido yet? Not at all.
No,
Besides the one
no,
time he got punched down.
they haven't shown that on the anime. As far as the manga, no, I
I
believe
mean,
Luffy's still in the jail.
Yeah, they haven't shown it.
Yeah.
anyways, hold on. What was I
Kyle, why is your
thinking?
quality so bad?
Why is my quality as far as what the stream itself?
480p.
Yeah, it's 480p.
You can't increase it. It should be like 720.
No,
No,
you can increase it. Just
480p is the max.
Hang on,
what?
let me play it on my phone and take a look.
Yo, Pepsi said kill Mihawk for Yoru. I'm pretty sure Mihawk will be an in-game event.
Yeah, during the Baratie, he'll be a rare like
The,
ending fight.
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks like 480p is the max right now, but the quality isn't that bad on mobile. It looks pretty good.
Yo, for the three swords, will you be able to choose the swords that you use?
No,
Because you can have a high
it's
durability sword, a high damage sword. Uh,
it's gonna be set.
Yeah, no, it has to be
alright.
one of the
'Cause
legendary katana blades.
What happened to dual
Well, here's the
wielding
thing, though.
two
Zoro
different?
kept changing out his blades over time, so I would think that
No,
you should be able to choose your swords. But the thing is, you shouldn't be able to choose, for example, um, forgot the name of the sword, but Arlong sword. And but it has to be like a katana. Like you could choose which katanas you want, but you
show
can't
off
choose
the
like special
fighting anime.
swords like Mihawk's little knife or Yoru or Arlong sword, those types of swords, but just katanas.
Go fight
Like,
something.
Fight something. You want me to sell all the way back to Fuchsia?
Two mandrills. Go fight.
go to Buggy,
Run in.
fight him. Go fight Buggy.
Hang on,
No,
let me just.
Buggy's the worst thing you should showcase.
No, yeah, Buggy is outdated, bro. I gotta remake him entirely.
Yo,
Kraft said, please show a long sword or something. Do you have
No,
a
You said a
long
long
sword?
sword. I mean, I just showed a katana. That's pretty long itself.
No, he's talking about some other sword, Kyle. I think he's into that. No homo. I'm out.
Yo, is that Nemo's
Whoa!
knife and
Stop
menu?
right there.
It's
Might
Craft's
be.
fault. Wasn't me.
What other sword?
Kraft has the double, no, the double gay, but I mean, I'm gonna give him two no homo passes, just to reject that.
I'll equip cutlass
He
real
said
quick.
big
Oh,
swords, not
don't you
skinny
worry. There are
katanas.
plenty
Ah,
big
that's
swords
funny.
in the future.
He wants to see big sword. No homo. Don't
Yeah,
do it like
cyborgs will
that.
have to power
No
themselves with
homo,
cola.
bro.
Alright, I'm pulling up to Fuchsia. Hang on.
Kyle, do you have any animal humanoids ready yet, or just the basic Robloxians so far?
I'm still working on animations. I'm gonna take like I'll probably do this week. Just sit down and do all the animation
Yeah,
for the
right.
animals. Uh, but then again, we still need to work on the elemental game, so it's like
Yeah,
I need to
that
balance my
shouldn't take
time.
long though for you, though.
No, it shouldn't take long at all, honestly.
Will the giraffe mink give you special Reniaku spin?
I think
Ooh.
that was somebody's wish.
That was Craft Engines. He's in the chat right now.
Yeah,
Craft, he
it's
said
Oh,
probably
where's the
Craft who asked
giraffe?
that.
Saint asks, dead ass question. Will there be 2D cat girls? You know what? I'm down. Custom ship, nitro boosters.
2D. I
Go
mean, there'll
go boost the
probably be
server.
there'll be 3D. I mean, we have Jaguar Mink, so technically,
Go boost the server for
Jaguar's a
2D
feline
cat
though.
Born
girl
as an
boats.
animal. You can be born as a mink.
I think. Hold on. We'll discuss with the dev team right now. Do you guys want to switch it back to random race, or what?
Yes,
No, I think
yes.
choosing race would be better.
No, choosing race
Because
shouldn't
what
be.
if you get fishman and you're really hoping to just get human or something? Because
So I'm
then you're kind
gonna.
of stuck with
I'm kind of
fishman.
showing off the optimization right here. So once you enter an island's territory, you see the assets start to load up. This is to reduce the amount of lag in game from large islands. As you can see, Fuchsia is humongous, to say the very least. You could thank Mind for that.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
use like how many
Thank
base
you,
plates did
mind.
how many base plates did you use on this?
I'm gonna. Can I take the guess
Uh,
of 7?
3.
7 would
Oh,
be an
what?
understatement, I
3?
suppose. 3.
I
This
thought
is not
3.
3 base plates.
3?
Stop lying,
It
Mind.
is.
There's
I
no,
stretched
no.
out
There's
as much as I could.
That
oh.
doesn't count as a base plate then.
It's not a base plate, it's a continent.
Yeah, I'll fly myself real quick. Hang
The
on.
biggest you can make a base plate.
Hang on. I'm
Oh,
gonna fly myself
that
so you
makes
guys get a
sense.
bird's eye view. This is not 3 base plates. We're not even looking to the
I would
right side
guess
yet. Hang on.
this is a
Kyle, get the
small
chest.
part of the town at the front. There is a base plate.
The
Hold up, hold
chest.
up. Bird's eye view first. Hang on. Now
They're
y'all
just
tell
gonna-
me what part of this island is 3 base plates. Alright, I'm
Yo,
gonna
you see
fly.
you see like the middle on the right there, where it's just the mountains or the hills, the green part,
You're
stretch
right, Kyle, it's
meshes.
only one base
It
plate.
looks really plain.
Over there?
I'm just gonna say that. No,
No,
no, a
dude.
little bit.
You want me to? I'll fly over there. You can take a look.
It just
Uh,
looks weird when you go fly above it, but like when you're like,
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, I played in the pre-beta, but like what you're looking at right now on stream, like the hill area is just pretty plain, and then compared to all the really detailed trees and everything,
Pepsi asks, are the islands gonna be nice and thick like this one? Fuchsia is the biggest island.
actually no, it's
Ima-
not. Logtown
yo,
is.
I can't
Wait,
wait to make Wano.
Logtown is
You
huge.
should low-key, I'll go to Japan real quick,
If I
hit up the
say this is a
bamboo
continent,
forest.
then that's 3 of them. It's a mega continent. Logtown.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple more areas on the map itself.
Kyle, show the marine island so then you can actually run it.
Yeah, I'll show them. Hang on, I want to show them this
Most
tree house
optimized
first.
island. Me and Velocity's baby.
You know, got this.
Yeah,
Of
it used
course,
to be
there's
horrible
really.
at first.
Yo, you guys already know that people are either going to do 1v1s at the marine base because of how flat it is, or at Fuchsia in the open area.
We're gonna make it so you can destroy trees.
Ooh.
That way when you're battling, you can just like get rid of all the trees. Like,
Yo, and then when trees fall, a smoke particle should go up, kind of like in every single anime. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm talking
know.
about?
You
We
want me
have that.
to fly over to the what?
Yes,
The
fly over
marine
to
island?
Marine Base. This is boring.
This
No
is
one cares about.
boring.
Yeah, no one cares about
This isn't
builds.
boring.
Didn't you tell me to come over here to show them like the fighting?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kyle, pick up the chest on top of Party's bar.
I
Yeah,
just
but
did. Hang on,
it's just
there's a little
humanoid
delay, but I
fighting.
just did.
Just humanoid fighting though, so it's
There
kind
you
of
go. All right, so I'm hopping down here.
Oh, he got him coming. Oh,
Wow.
Can you sell them yet?
Hold up.
Well, private. Did you guys answer? Will private servers be had?
No,
Yeah.
Oh
we're
shit!
not.
You have a private island to like spar with friends and stuff. But that's about it.
Oh god.
All
the
right.
private island should be a game pass, I think. Or no?
No, private islands. I mean,
I
it
don't
should
think
just be
By
the
the way, what's
normal.
their
good
what is the
observation. I
despawn
think
time
that's
for island?
Usopp.
No, Sanji is
Jam said,
observation.
will private
Yes?
servers be
Yeah.
added? No.
Remember when he was
Ooh,
putting?
little
Yeah.
No,
delay
wait,
right
no.
there.
Will
Violent.
players with hockey be
During
adept
Yeah.
in one form of hockey or
what's it called?
another parts of it?
I'll switch over to Katana.
There will be no safe zones from PvP, but we'll make it so if you spawn 1 minute in and people like try to spawn kill you, you won't lose any of your like items.
Will you lose any items if you're killed past that minute? Because I don't like the idea of item.
Will you lose any items if you what?
If you die by other players, can you drop items?
You could
Because
be
like,
looted. You'll be lootable. You'll be able to search bodies.
uh,
It's gonna be, but there's only certain things that will be lootable itself.
so like your weapons can't be stolen? I hope.
No, no.
Alright, good. So like, what will be stealable? Like food,
Food, certain items. Like as you've already seen, I've collected a couple
maps.
items. I'll open this.
What about like the maps?
Sea
I think
charts.
that would be a good
Yeah,
idea.
you got a couple different things here.
Sea charts.
Things that you could find in chests can be lootable. Let me
Yeah.
increase my speed.
I kind of want a safe. I kind of want a safe zone just so you can like chill with other people without being like bothered by some toxic players. Because like I'm talking about like a safe zone in the party's bar or you know what I'm saying?
I don't think a safe
Cause like I don't.
zone would be.
What if you keep getting attacked by some toxic player who's mad because you took his devil fruit? Well, you didn't really take it, but I mean. Like you found it and then you took it and he was like right there and he was like, yo, that's nice, and then starts attacking you type of thing. Because there's players like that. You wanna, I think that players should have the option to go into a safe zone, but it's a really small area, just so that they can't be really bothered.
That's fair. Alright, so this is the marine base that Mind and Velo made. So I'd say it's pretty spicy.
It looks pretty spicy.
Not this.
Yo, zoom in on your character. I want to look at that walking animation. I can make it so good. I tried making walking animations and they
So
look
we'll go
ass.
to the main island. Hang on. Also give you guys a little look up here. Good view, good view. I told mine to add in another building, but I don't know. They say they like the open space. Keep it close to how it looked in the anime.
The design of this terrain, I love it.
Yeah, the
Like,
terrain
it's not
is,
low poly. Yeah, the terrain is beautiful.
honestly, they did a good job on it.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I really wanted them to add was like a building right over here, because it's a little open.
Well, the thing is, this will be like the 1v1 area for players. I think it's fine.
Yeah, but
without
it's
the
like
building.
it's a
But you see the
football field, dude.
huge big mountain? Like, I think you should add something a little bit in front of it, like the huge cliff-looking thing.
Hmm.
Like, I think you should add a bit of like of the smaller pieces of terrain under that, just so like, because it's just plain rock all the way up.
No, I actually
Looks a
like the
bit
cliff. The
boring.
cliff is pretty good.
No, I mean the cliff itself is great, but I mean, here, let me go back and here, let me take a screenshot of it real quick.
Right.
So we'll go
Tony,
Here,
inside the actual
let me
marine
show
base.
you what I
let's
mean.
get a lot of people because there are gonna be a lot of wars and
All right,
stuff.
Kyle, look in the general chat. This is what I mean. You see how plain that cliff looks? It's just like a big piece of stone.
It does look kind of like a big piece of stone. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it doesn't really have that cliff look. You know, it would look more like a cliff if it had some type of shading
I
towards
feel
the top.
I feel like it's just more so the angle that we're looking at it from. Like if I look at it at this angle, it'll probably take a second to load up
That's
here.
what the anime.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
had
like
super base it off from the anime.
I mean, you know, I mean,
if
we
you
got
look at it
creative,
like
or
I
you
from this
got
mean,
angle.
creative with
yeah,
it.
but I mean, okay, here's what I mean. Like, you can't really tell that it's a cliff from most angles unless you're right next to it or like side to side from it.
Man,
You know
too
what I
bad
mean?
I am the fastest person in all
Okay,
of
but
Fair
who
enough.
Is
cares?
there some way to darken the stone right towards the top? If you know what I mean?
Alright,
Is
guys,
there
I
any
think
way
I'm
to
gonna
make
hop
that like a
off.
shade darker?
Alright,
Then it would
see
look
you later, Velo.
perfect.
Let's
Yeah, I
See
got
ya,
see.
a tight
Velo.
schedule tomorrow.
I
It's
think we
Wednesday.
got a little sidetracked from what we were doing, by the way. Alright, Velo. Thanks for making it out. And,
Hey,
Stay
you
safe,
fixed
guys.
the
same to you.
teleport thing.
Yeah,
Oh shoot, we haven't been answering questions.
that's what I'm saying. We
Um,
got a little sidetracked.
Cody, give us a lol impression. Oni-chan. All right. Well, the more the more interesting characters have their own fighting styles.
You can't just write that off, Tony. You cannot.
I can laugh it off, buddy.
Oh,
That made my
he
bones hurt.
he went past that real quick. I'm sorry.
Alright. How you flying like that? That
Tony's
mobility
just gonna be the
skis.
one talking.
Everything like
He's
that.
been here for
Will there
since
be a
trailer.
boom?
Hey, man, did we ever show any sneak peeks of the human drills at all? Like, as
No,
far as like the builds.
no.
All right, I guess that'll be the next one.
Make
Yo,
it show.
Yo, say,
Show
are you
the
happy with that lolly impression? Are you happy?
Kyle,
Gee,
show them broom style.
I'm gonna slowly get better at my lolly impression.
So I mean, since we're here,
It's okay. This room, it's really plain.
Tony, shut up.
it's a jail
I'm sorry.
cell. It's a jail cell.
It's
I
supposed to be
understand that,
plain.
but I mean the walls.
It's
When
a
you're
No,
like,
you
jail
piece of
cell.
garbage. You
What?
I
can't do
know.
anything.
We
No,
can't.
I mean like,
Look, Tony. You gotta understand
okay,
optimization of the game. We can't make every area detailed.
gotcha.
Like as far as the
I
jail
tried to
cells
make it
go,
sealed, but
Yeah, the jail
you
cells
know,
are like really nice.
yeah,
I got
go
in
inside
prison,
the
didn't
jail
it?
cells.
Beat a
Go
saint.
inside them.
like
No, this
they
room
focus
wasn't even
more
able to
so on
entered
the
when he
jail cells.
first made it.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean, since I'm here, I guess I could.
could there be
Got
a
a couple
boss
things.
rush? So you added a nice ass mirror into a jail. How nice. And why are the lights like 3019?
They're fluorescent.
Hey, look,
Kyle,
One Piece
West,
got a lot of.
we have an OPR prison.
You said what?
Yeah.
We have an OPR prison.
That's true.
Yo, Sekian said when you're caged when you're caged, will there be stuff to do while you wait, like cleaning or using the toilet or sleeping?
Who
Like
asked
quick
that?
E to sleep?
Who asked that?
Sekian? Kiekan Sekian? Wow, Kyle, I let me go crazy on creature models, but get angry at Tony when he asks for details. Damn.
Let me see.
I don't
Wow,
understand that
Kyle,
sentence.
let me. Da-da-da-da.
Baka said that. And then Sekian said the thing above that. Alright, let's
Hang on. Wow, Kyle, you. I let. Nah, rewrite that whole sentence, Baka. Wow, Kyle, I let me go crazy on creature models, but get angry at Tony when he asks for details.
You let me go crazy on the creature.
By the way, what I mean
But
by
you're getting
details
angry
is
at
like
Tony
adding
when he asks-
pillars or adding some sort of like pipes to the walls like you did inside the marine base.
No, that's useless.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we already
Gosh.
detailed the tunnels itself, like the area to there.
Yeah.
The
We made it
pipes.
because mostly people are gonna be fighting in that room, so we want to make it
Yeah.
as optimized as possible. It's not a
That's
sightseeing
true.
place. It's like, ooh, look at the walls of this prison.
I mean, the
I know.
entrances
But I mean,
leading up to
the
it.
thing is, if you have dummy thick walls, keep playing the game, and they're gonna pay Robux to see those walls. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they can see the walls
No.
outside of the room. It leads to the
That's
room.
true. But what if they're into jail cells like Saint? There's more than there's more people like Saint in the world.
Oh,
I'm
his
not gonna
jail cell's
lie.
at the bottom of the
There's not
ocean.
very many, but there are people like Saint.
There are. Can't lie. There are.
So therefore,
We'll pull up to Arlong's Park next. I think we should check out Arlong's Park.
yeah,
Okay.
go ahead, check that
We're
out.
actually
For
we've been going for a while. You guys want to continue? It's almost 2 hours we've been going for.
Yeah.
I think you should showcase some of the weapons. Zoom in on them, just rotate around them real quick, just to show the detail. With
I mean, we've shown most of the weapons. Well, not most of them. We've shown the newer ones with the newer
Shown like
animations.
3.
very bad.
You got your basic katana.
Kyle, you want me to join so you can actually have someone fighting?
That's okay. You got your
Okay.
Dai Senso.
You got
Your Dai Senso.
explodies. Have
Yo, you should add a level 7 of Impel down, and it should be Saint's Huggy Chamber. Dungeon. Whatever you call it.
Dungeon. Oh, that would be nice. Honestly.
Yeah, add a Saint's Huggy Dungeon. Whatever she calls it. She or he calls it.
Definitely.
I'll add the robot arm, or I
I think
will
I
go
broke this one.
gamer on you. Very bad.
This
Could
is
certain
this the older one or
organizations
new one?
serve as boss rushes, like Mega Man or dungeons, like Cypherpole 9 or Baroque?
We got a couple different things here. Oof. The lag in this is terrible right now because I'm streaming. There's a little delay.
Yeah.
Oh, my stream itself is dropping
How
a
do you
lot of
want to go to
frames.
the general OPR server?
The general OPR server?
Yeah. Let's see people join the voice chat
I
there.
made the cells.
Yeah, we can move over there. I don't mind.
I'll get more people to join.
I mean, if you guys got any other questions, like I'm listening right here. So I'm also checking general. Oh, someone messaged me. Baka needs me to talk to him after this. You could join the other voice chat, mind. Here we go.
I knew it.
Oh, okay, indeed.
How
I
do you want
don't.
to ping people now saying that you're.
I mean, we've been in here for a while. What are we gonna do? Another 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, also, my dad said that I actually do have to quit if the simulator's not out by the 20th.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I honestly would rather you focus on your thing, you know? Focus
I
on
only
your
have
school.
2 classes, though. That's the thing. He doesn't think I can make an income with this. That's why.
I mean, technically, we're not charging people for the game itself.
Yeah, I know.
It's just sad. I mean, OPR could make a lot of money, but we're not really about that. If the entire dev team said they were, I'd consider it, though, I guess. It's just not like a big focus of me for OPR. Someone just
I
dropped me
know
a piece
the
of mail.
simulators make a lot more money.
Regular monthly charges. Hang on, someone just handed me a piece of mail. I'm looking through it right now. Oh, it's the internet though. I'll take care of that later on today. Alright, back to it. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do a ping and then everyone could just send me their questions because we're gonna end up soon.
Oh, great. Okay, move over. Just let Kyle talk. So since it wasn't answered, yeah, organizations will serve as boss rushes. Like where you have to defeat all Cypher, pull 9.
Ooh, I don't like pinging everyone like that. But I mean, fair
Too
enough.
bad. Doesn't
Right?
matter. You
Ew, pings. Mind acknowledge my love. Okay, who is this? Majin JV? I've seen this name before.
Yeah, he's in
He used to own one of the OPR crews.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did use some of them. Delay here.
What do you mean used to?
Which crew do
Well,
you own now?
it's not really active.
Mm.
Wait, who is that? Is that
that's ZB.
The frickin' pedo.
No, I'm not. Whoa, whoa.
you know, coming to General was an interesting choice because you know we're live. I don't trust some of these people on live.
Really?
I think it's fair to say that. Some of y'all have said some questionable things.
Idea what you're talking about.
You said what?
Honestly, I think that this is one of the most Christian Discord servers I've ever been in.
Wow.
Like, no cursing, no NSFW. There's not even a channel for that. Just hugs and peaceful
Hugs.
conversations about Minecraft.
So Kraft has sent in a question about sea travel. He says it's a bit boring right now. Will you add things to spice it up? Now, the answer to that is going to be yes. As far as weather goes, it's planned out. That's why we have the class for navigation. There's going to be sea storms, all types of things. We already have fighting fish, so you could run into that. Hang on, let me just... Ugh, this stream is killing my internet. I need to pay the bill bad. Ugh, no. I'm not getting it with this. Let me check my ping real quick. Oh, no, this stream is not doing magic for me.
If you make the screen smaller, then the performance will be better.
Even if I make this... It's not really the screen itself or the game itself. It's just that I'm streaming.
Yeah, because
At
it's
the
using
same
a lot
time
of
of
memory
playing.
when you stream.
Yeah, and I'm uploading. As I said already, I'm on like one of the lowest tiers of internet. So this is probably not the best tier to stream OPR on. But it held out pretty long, gotta say. We took a look at a lot of things. We could still fly, I believe.
Owen has a question on: are you gonna ever have more smooth combat-wise or higher quality in UIs?
Now, I'd love to give an answer on this. Quality-wise, yes. Yes, as far as animation goes, definitely. As far as mechanics go, how many Roblox games have you honestly seen with good combat mechanics?
0.5.
Pretty much.
Rogue Lineage.
So all I can say on this part is I will do my best to make the mechanics skill-based and fun. Will it be good? Honestly, that's up to the players to decide. I'll just do what I can, like I say to a lot of things. And I think that's the most anyone could ask for. Do the best that I can. And,
I think your animation should be faster.
you think a lot of things could be faster. At one point, you said boats needed to be faster. Some of them are. I mean, the Battle Frankie is definitely faster. So as sea travel was going, we kind of spread off from that topic. As Kraft was asking, there will be a couple different things. I think I showed a sea monster earlier. We'll go ahead and pull up to him again. Gotta drop in. We're gonna swim a bit till he pops up.
Yeah. Kyle, will there be any charged moves?
Yes, there's already a. Is there? No, no. We have moves that don't release until you let go of the key. As far as charge moves go, perhaps. I'm not a big
You are
fan of charge
lagging
moves.
very
You said
like talking like this. Is you know what I'm
it's because we came over to
saying?
general chat. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people in general chat.
And there's two people talking.
Even if there's
Yeah.
two people talking,
I'm
it still
wondering.
takes network to
Wow,
connect to
I'm
everybody.
irrelevant. Wow, Saint.
Tony, I'm gonna whip you, okay?
That's hot. No homo.
Oh, just so y'all know, this is
I'm
Saint.
out. I'm
That
out.
was Saint. That was
Alright,
Saint
bye.
just there.
I
No,
know.
yeah, this is my voice.
There you go, Saint. You see, now we have a Saint reveal, so worth it.
Saint reveal. Pretty obvious, but.
Oh my God, Saint's not a girl.
Oh!
Whoa.
No,
I
Surprise.
that's
never would have guessed.
Dang.
Right?
Then who is that girl?
Uh,
Um,
yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that one. That's on you, Saint.
Electrical just got pissed.
What he get mad about?
Look in general, I'm not saying that. I don't have a pass. I don't have a pass to say that.
Oh, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all got me laughing too hard.
You said
Alright.
JK LMAO. Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
that's
whoa,
fair.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa.
Especially after that
Stop there.
realization? No, no, no. Someone said, when will you add big flying
1,
fish?
2, 3, 4,
Soon.
6,
I'm gonna
7,
be
8,
doing all the
9, 10,
animations
11,
for
12, 13.
animals. I want to
fuck
say I'm gonna do it
that.
this week. I need to sit down and just animate all the animals so that they're in game for beta.
Yo, petition for no U Game Pass reflects any move once a month. Yo,
Nah.
who's down?
What if you
Send a
use it
check
that
mark in
once a
chat if
month?
you're down for a no U Game Pass.
So someone says combat mechanics don't even have to be crazy complicated or flashy like Black Magic 2. A simple but good combat system like Rogue is perfect. I'll tell you, recently I did some updates to the combat mechanics. I think it was before pre-beta ended. So I
Perfect
guess I
block.
can't. Perfect block was added in. Regular blocking has been a staple for a little bit, but you know most people don't use it because most
I
people
got no
don't
check
like
marks.
blocking. Um,
I'm irrelevant.
combat.
How many bosses are in game?
What's up, boys?
Right now there's like what?
Mm,
There's Buggy, and then
there's
is
Buggy.
Buggy a
There's
boss? Yeah, he
Dawn
is.
Creek. Yeah, Buggy counts as a boss, but I don't really like him as a boss.
Yeah,
There's
cause he isn't that strong.
No, he's
Hey,
there's
When long
boss.
leg revamp, when long
He
leg
was a
revamp,
prototype.
when long leg revamp,
who
when
posted
long.
that? I don't see that.
Hello there,
I
indeed.
don't
Anyways,
look.
hang on. Let me answer his question correctly. So
I
there's
didn't.
Buggy, there's Don Krieg, there's
Saint,
Don
you failed.
Craig.
Iron Fist. What did I call him again? Shoot, it's been so long since I've seen that episode.
Who?
Iron Fist, the guy who uses the brass knuckles, Lieutenant Full Body.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, look, full body. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Full Body is in game. You see that ship
Iron,
off in the distance near the
Iron Fist.
barrage?
Yeah, I tried to go there and then it just went away. I tried to catch up to it, but no, it was like meow.
Yep.
There's gonna
So
be like 8 bosses in game.
Someone said just use common sense.
There's gonna be the Kuro Pirates, Arlong,
Yep.
Albedo,
I
Higuma,
yo for the one mission where you have to protect the little
Don Krieg,
kid from
Chabo.
the fisherman. Yeah,
Bravo.
Oh yeah,
Chabo. I think
Chabo isn't finished yet. That quest is
I
still in the
think
works.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
this
buggy.
is just me, but I think Chabo should like move around and try to run away from the fisherman. And the fisherman follow him, and you still have to protect him just to give the mission a little bit of spiciness, you know.
I think that's
Add
fair.
the
I guess
salt, you know.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
When
Yeah, I
Mochi
think
Mochi mind.
we can do it. Mochi? No, you can't X mine
Yeah.
that. Mine doesn't do the fruits.
Yeah. It's Kyle
It's Akimoto. It's me and
and
Akimoto.
yeah, Mono.
Akimoto. I don't know if he's a fan of Mochi.
No, he doesn't like Mochi.
You could probably get him to do it.
Clanibus said, "Will OPR cure my depression?"
What up, Kyle?
No.
Yes, it will.
No, I don't
It
think
will.
so.
What up, Kyle?
Well, there's a
OPR.
chance depending on what type of clothing he wears and what race he chooses. He
Hey, yo,
chooses Fishman and wears
Kyle.
what's that
Yo,
ballerina
what's going
number
on,
2
Daniel?
guy's name? Where's
You
that
don't want the
clothing?
smoke, Kyle.
You said what, Daniel?
Say you don't want the smoke.
Bring all the smoke, buddy.
Yo, Craftagen said Iron Mace Elvira
You ain't trying to.
has a boss where you
Um,
fight her on the ship.
Alvita, hang on. So, although Alvita should technically be a first boss, Haguma is the real first boss. He was the first
Who?
boss to pull up in One Piece.
I think Axon and Morgan could be an NPC to fight, maybe.
Haguma isn't a crab guy. He's the bandit that kidnapped Luffy. You remember him?
I was trying to drown him.
Yeah. Well, he had an 8 million belly bounty.
I
That
don't
was
even know how he got
insane.
that
He
much.
did
Oh,
it. He did
a
it.
whole 8
Oh,
I think it was
million.
Mill. At a Minecraft. Okay, no, Jams. That's the last suggestion you're giving for today.
Yo, I made a Minecraft sword and it was fire.
Let's see. How much will take over conk hockey? Have a spasm reading that. Thank you. Oh well, thanks, Neo. Make a diamond sword. I'm gonna hit hackers with it. Maybe I'll make it moderator only.
I used to look up
consider it.
Minecraft games on Roblox before I had Minecraft.
Will hockey
Leave.
progression
No,
be
no,
a thing?
no. Hang on. The door is right there. I want you to exit this chat right now for that.
It was a
Yeah,
dark.
there's a
really
whole door right there. A whole door. You got
It
this.
was a dark time for me.
It's called the doorknob, buddy.
I didn't have the $20 that Minecraft costed at the time.
You know, it'd be like that.
He says, speaking of Kid Luffy, remember when he was barely able to use Gum Gum Pistol? Will the game have something like that? What do you mean? More of like training your fruit, using
Like-
it to...
Yeah, and then it like increases damage over time.
Well, we're kind of stat-based, honestly. I don't... Let me put it like this. I don't really like the concept of clicking to gain XP in games.
I made that diamond sword in general chat, by the way, if you want to take a look at that.
I think the
Tony,
piano
stop
is the best
advertising.
feature.
That's free model.
That is not a free model, buddy. No.
That looks like a mesh.
I think
It's
the piano
not.
is the
No, literally, I got
model.
the. I went to Google. I said diamond sword Minecraft, right? And then I go to the.
OPR is a free model.
I click on an image and I copy the colors right, and then I literally get a part and make it 2 by 2 by 2, and then I just make the
Okay. hang on.
move a 2,
We
and then
got
it's just easy to move.
another question. Jam X. All right, serious, but can you become a merchant? Yes, Jam. You will be able to become a merchant. There will be trading. Trying to figure
Wait.
out a good way to make it so that it's not exploited by exploiters. Okay, leave, Jam. You know what? No, thank you for that. I'm just gonna disconnect you.
I'll put him in the dungeon.
I'm gonna disconnect you.
Oh, now I'm not muted. Hell yeah.
Alright, well I think
Maybe-
we've done a lot for this stream.
No.
It's been like 2 hours now. I think we ought to end
No.
it.
Oh, you forgot to
Gotta
answer
make it
one.
72 hours.
Time to go to the
It was a
dungeon.
pretty good question in general.
Will hockey progression be a thing such as how
Well-
Luffy and Katakuri trained their observation hockey to see the future?
Electrical?
Yeah, I mean, as a game, not even as a game, as reality, we can't let you see the future. It's not possible. But you will be able
Electrical?
to train. I think Mind mentioned earlier that Ray League will be our hockey trainer. You'll be able to find him across the map, and he'll train you. There will be a little mini game. I think you've seen how One Sword Style mini game is. There'll be a mini game.
But electrical said,
Does he
are
give you
any
buffer?
systems in place to prevent duplications of devil fruits?
This is something that the
The beta
team.
testers need to find out.
I'm going to be extremely honest. The team,
Of course you are.
we had a falling out due to this question, such as will fruits be droppable? Will they spawn on the floor? Um,
Can they spawn in trees or
I
in
want
baskets of
them
fruit,
Hunter,
like
get up.
in
personally.
punk acid?
Hang on, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Personally, I want fruits to spawn in chests. It makes it more
Huh?
random. It's harder for people to exploit since it's random chance. Uh, as far as dropping via trade, no. You're gonna have to trade it. You're not gonna physically hold the fruit in your hand to trade it. That's duplication central. We're not having that. Uh,
Why don't you make a trade command?
it's not gonna be a command. It'll be more of like a GUI. We already have the inventory set up, so the trade is the next step. Sama Noble, will I have only noble clothes? Or be like a Doflamingo kind of thing? You can wear whatever you want in the game, buddy. No matter what you are, you could wear what you want other than Germa. I think Germa and Marines are going to be forced to wear certain clothes.
Hey, if Silver's Rayleigh gives you hockey, does he also give you Conquerors?
How can he get?
I think Conquerors is just a spawn chance when
Yeah,
you spawn.
Conquerors is a spawn chance. You can't really just learn that.
You can't learn your way to conquerors.
All right, I just want to know how y'all were doing it.
Yeah, Craft. That is what we said. We'll probably be switching back to random. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be random.
no, I'm trying to see what he's implying here. What's going on, buddy?
Random birth perks.
Can I
Random
get
raids.
giraffe because of my wish? Yes, I'm gonna say yes. You can have giraffe. I will personally give you giraffe.
Are y'all talking about the devil fruit?
No.
I think he's talking about the race. He wants to be mink giraffe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll personally
I
switch.
didn't know.
Electrical wants Goro.
He wanted the giraffe minks to have 2 extra skills. That was his wish.
Will you add custom emotes for the game?
His wish. Why does he get a wish?
I'm pretty sure we discussed this earlier, but we'll be adding JoJo emotes, some other
Oh.
things too.
Voice pack.
We'll have the effects.
The
The
JoJo
particle
poses.
effects.
Clown emote.
Is it true that there's going to be
medicine.
an OPR/Project JoJo crossover? If
No,
so, where?
no.
Imagine stands and devil fruits. Imagine your stand is the devil fruit, and your stand is the rubber. Oh god. What have I done?
No. I'm good.
Yo, Aokiji is literally that one ice guy that Giorno and Mista fought in part 5.
Spoilers.
Literally. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say the
Oh,
name, I didn't say their abilities.
That's
I just said they fought.
There's
them.
only one ice dude.
I know.
that's a bad spoiler.
You know what? I don't deserve to be in here. So like, Saint Dungeon. I'm joking. That's a lie.
He
I'm joking.
says,
I was told.
"File
I
Nene
was
for
told to say that.
100k Robux." Ooh,
I'll
no.
do it for 100k Robux. Not gonna lie.
I'll do it for free.
If I name
Whoa,
that
whoa,
that will
whoa.
never leave this chat. I promise you. Every day I'll see at least one post of me name if I ever do that on live camera.
I'll Nene every day.
Yo, there should be a Ricardo clothing Game Pass where you
No.
literally like. What do you mean no? Ricardo is everything.
Technically, isn't Frankie kind of Ricardo clothing?
Yeah, but we are not.
Low-key, yeah, but he's got them buff arms. Okay, indeed. Okay, buddy.
Technically.
Frankie lacks the ass. You know what?
So
That's true.
you know what? We'll
Right.
answer questions for about 10 more minutes. Yeah, the staff will just be here to answer some questions. So go ahead.
Shout
I'm
out to
keeping
my
an eye on
homie
chat.
Copperblade. Copperblade is the best.
Is it that?
Copperblade
Is it
is
best?
alright.
Well,
Yeah,
what's the group he's in called? Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart.
It's alright, man. Just get the Febreze, you know?
Bro, what's the group that Copper's in? Oh my god.
German 66.
Germa, there we go. Copper's the best German member. Shout out to my
No,
boy
no,
Copper.
no, it's me. It's
Fair
me.
enough. You said it.
Copper's
I
in
think
the
I'm the
furry
best
club.
I'm the one who made the group.
Okay, but that doesn't mean anything.
But Copper, yes, he is the best Germa clone.
I wish I could be Germa, but now I'm stuck with the Marines.
Nope, you gotta be top Marines.
Then I kind of own a pirate crew too.
I'll
I'm
take
hoping.
Marines from you. You can go join German.
I don't know. You might do some corrupt stuff with that.
What are you talking about?
I trust him.
You trust them?
Thank you. Mine knows I'm a good dude.
Don't you already have a crew?
Yeah, but since you won't drop your game, they're not here.
Oh, you know what? No one has asked about that yet in this chat. That is a world record
Yeah,
for amount of
when's the
time no one's
game
asked for.
release? That is a.
That is definitely a world
They
record.
could have asked any question and they didn't even ask that.
Right?
I
They'll
asked
ask
you
it in
again.
chat, but they won't ask it in the
Yeah, if you ask it, if you
live
ask,
chat.
wait, did someone ask for the release date?
Alright,
No,
when
no
will the
one's
game
asked
release?
for it late.
Yes, there's
Dang.
different types of
Say
fishermen.
it in the
Yo,
VC and we'll answer
release
it.
date?
No, you have to say it in the VC, Craft. Go
I
into
don't.
the VC, unmute
What's the
that
game
nice
release?
mic.
What's the release date?
When is the release date?
I have a theory that people don't even want to know when it releases. That's my theory.
I don't.
That's why no one asked.
What I do.
Yeah,
I
people
can
don't
I can
react to
debunk that
anything,
theory
you know.
by just asking you right now.
Well, do it.
Okay, when's the game?
Can I take a guess? I don't know it. Totally.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with like a fat October 22nd, 2050.
2050? No, that's not
Yeah.
nearly enough
I'll be
time.
dead by then.
All right, okay. Here's what I'm saying.
2100.
Shoot.
If you were to scale how complete you are with the percent with the game so far,
67.
Craft, we're only gonna be like 50 or 60 or 70 by then. We can still
67.
play OPR. Just stay
you said
alive.
57 or 67?
67.
Okay, so I'd say like a good 3 more months in the game's out.
3 more months. September,
Yeah.
November.
Kyle, he's
No,
slow.
November?
November.
Wait, November for full release? Nah.
No.
I'm willing to bet all the chips that this game
It's
is
still
dropping
really glitchy.
this year.
Tony, there's closed beta and open beta, you freaking idiot.
I know, you hecking heck.
If only I was in open beta.
That hasn't been open beta yet, you
No,
fools.
pre-beta was the last stage
I
that
made
we
a
had.
whole meme,
Now
everything.
Now it's closed beta soon.
Oh
I'll
wait,
go
why did
my
I say
channel.
open beta? I meant to say closed beta.
Yeah.
Kyle, go
well,
on my
It should
YouTube channel
release
and
in
just
69 years,
the
or
pre-beta
2069.
You know, as someone
Alright,
who's been loyal.
So is anyone gonna ask or what?
Yeah, what's up with you and Kid Stan?
Yo, Electrical asked, so how much progress have you guys made over the summer out of that 67%?
He's the
67%
OPR
of what, you
YouTuber.
said?
67%.
Since when was there a 67%, buddy? I mean,
They
sir.
First person to
You
play.
said 67% like 2 minutes.
67% of what? What is he talking about?
The game. You said the game. Mine just said the game was
67. I said
67% done.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Oh.
67%?
We probably did like 67% of it.
It's just scripting and animating that's left.
Yeah, I'll be frank, and I'm gonna make this announcement here.
And then
building wise, the builders have done their job. What it comes down to now is me myself just scripting the rest of the content that we have.
No, but you don't know how much you did over the summer so far. Out
over
of
the
the
summer,
67.
I'll tell you like
pretty much built
from-
ships.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Ooh,
Whoa. That echo hurt.
Planibus.
Okay.
Planibus, I muted him.
Got it.
Jeez.
Oh.
Planibus, you're bad. You're bad, man. I muted you. I don't want to hear you right now. Okay. Now. For pre-beta, from pre-beta to our previous stage, the amount of progress that we have made is phenomenal. I'll put it that way. To myself, what we've done in that time has been phenomenal. As far as OPR goes.
That much though.
The map has went through a total change. We have optimized it beyond our expectations. I believe further on throughout beta, closed beta, we'll have a even more optimized game. Some systems that we've been wanting to add in have been added in. There's been some examples of the new systems that are coming. There was an example of the pet system. The Kung Fu C Dugong is already in game right now. Although it's more of like a prototype, it's still in and it works relatively alright. Uh, so as far as progress goes, 67%, yes, yes. And by the time
Who's
closed beta is done, I want to say 90%. And I'll tell you guys now, as soon as closed beta is done, we plan to release a open beta. There will be no
so it's open
delay.
beta for the public?
Open beta is for the public. There will be
Alright.
no delay between. You know how we had this small delay between pre-beta and
Mm-hmm.
closed beta?
Right.
There's no delay.
Small delay.
As soon
Yo,
as closed beta is done, open beta begins.
Yeah, so the only release date you have to wait for is closed beta.
alright, so this is me, but this is just me, but I think we should pick up our partnership game just to bring the members up because the game is
Tony,
getting
no.
closer to that closed beta, and then we can make the community.
Honestly, I don't think we should increase more members for closed beta because they're just gonna ask for closed beta access.
Yeah, they're just
That's
inactive.
literally
It
all
doesn't
they're gonna
matter
do.
how many numbers you bring in.
Pretty much.
Like we have 3,000 members, and we are way more active when we only had like 1,000.
Exactly. Honestly, no, we was definitely way more active when we only had 1,000. I think a lot of people turn off their ats or their mentions, which is why I
Yeah.
double ping people. I ping the specific
Yeah, that's why we ping the roles.
roles. Yeah,
They have to see that.
it's a bit of a bypass.
Hmm.
He says I'll ban 80% of the
Yeah.
server to make it active again. No, Clanibus, you are no.
You know what, Loki, it might work on you. It's a joke. I'm sorry. Yo, how many?
Let's see.
Pepe C, I'm seeing your questions. It's just there hasn't been any good ones.
Yo,
Yeah,
there's
not.
there's not that many boosters.
Are
Mine, what happened
there-
to your boost? Didn't you boost the server?
Who is Pepsi? Who's Pepsi in the Discord? Actually,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Pickle
Pepe C,
Pepsi.
who are you in the Discord? Just join the Discord chat so we can hear you.
I don't know. I don't think he's the type to have a mic. Let's see. He has some valid questions. Are there going to be different types of fishmen? There already are different types of fishmen.
I got the angler fish, and it was dummy thick. You know, it's got that nice sparkly light.
Sea
I'm
bream,
gonna stop there.
My
saw
favorite.
shark. I think it's what is it? Saw nose.
You know, I think there should be a
Shark,
system.
angler is already in
I-
game.
You know?
Whale shark we have not done.
How would? Okay, I got a question. How would Skypia be obtained? Skypian.
Hmm?
How would
Please
Skypians
do
be
that.
obtained?
Well, we
Like-
were discussing earlier that we're going to be rolling. We're going to switch back to rolling races.
Oh.
We kind of went on a rant earlier about what happened with that, so I'm not even going to go over it again.
Okay.
But we'll be switching back to random races.
Why does Neo's voice keep getting deeper?
That man has a voice changer.
No, what the hell you mean? Would you like to repeat that one?
You have.
So why is
a
your voice getting
changer.
deeper each time you talk?
Dude, I'm getting older.
Will there be
That's
a
not-
fighting style other than Fishman Karate where you utilize your body like your teeth and fin is shark fishing? I don't think there's been another fighting style like that other than
No, sure.
you know that guy with Blackbeard, the wrestler.
Jesus?
Yes, Jesus.
Burgess? Yeah.
Burgess, yeah. He in particular has a style. I want to say it's boxing, or you could say it's wrestling, but he has his own name skills and stuff like lariat.
Jesus burgers.
Get out of here, Tony.
That was Saint's idea. Jesus
Game while
burgers.
fishing.
Fishing?
Jesus.
No one really asks about fishing. Hang on, let me check in the chat. Oh, well, the game had fishing. Yes, mine has already set up a fishing portal and
that's
everything. I
funny.
just got to make the mini game. I think you wanted it to be simple, didn't you, Mind?
Yeah.
Not complicated.
Jesus burgers. That's funny.
Oh, this man.
I'm never forgetting that. Thank you, Saint.
So he's still on He's still on the burger
Steroids.
thing.
Never
But
mind.
the point I was trying to make with Jesus Burgers is that
Burgers.
he does he has his own fighting style. It hasn't been named yet,
Burger.
but it's more of a wrestling type. He's named it. He's named the skill before. Lariat. I think there was something in front of
Yep,
that, but it
it's
was
called
Lariat.
Lariat.
It destroyed a couple buildings. So
Yo, I have an idea. What if you're fishing and you could wait? Devil fruits could be in the ocean, right? Right?
No.
Can you put
No.
can
They'll
you
be
put a
like
devil fruit into
quarantine
the
pests.
ocean?
wouldn't they
Or would
sink to
that
the
just
bottom
like
of the ocean?
well, even if they did, I bet you something that would be cool is if you could fish and you could pick up a devil fruit off the ocean.
What, like
That would be neat, I think.
a very low
Like in a
chance?
chest.
Like
Yeah.
a
No,
lower
Yeah,
I
chance?
like
don't I don't like the devil fruit in a. I don't like the. I was just okay.
yeah.
Neo. I was just saying his idea since he wasn't talking. I don't like the idea of devil fruits
Yeah, okay, buddy.
spawning in the chests. I think they should just spawn under trees like
They
normal.
can't do that though
Now,
because of
what?
exporters.
Hang on, let me explain it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
the reason why I don't want to really put it under trees is due to exploiters. If most people aren't aware by now, exploiters are able to click on items that are clickable anywhere across the map. Like literally anywhere. They could be on the other side of the map and click on a fruit. That fruit is gone. You have no chance of collecting it. That's why I want to change it over to chests. It would be
Alright,
safer.
I understand that, but I got a better idea where the fruits they could still spawn under trees and stuff, but instead of just being a click, it could be like a keybind like clicking E.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Is that something that the hackers can exploit by just
Yes,
They can
clicking E?
exploit that.
they have.
Wait, can they
Let me-
exploit the chest?
Yes.
They
Yeah,
would have
can't
to they would have to teleport the chest to themselves, which or they would have to teleport themselves to the chest, which
Well, I mean,
is completely detectable.
I guess it's
I mean,
Good.
you can
The
also
thing-
exploit to teleport to certain items.
No,
That's
but
been
It's
done
just-
in this one of these games.
that's
the
what I'm
thing
saying.
is, if it's still exploitable, then shouldn't we just go along with just putting devil fruits under trees and stuff? If you could still exploit the chests.
And as I was
Cause I
trying to
mean-
say before you guys, like went over me, those are more detectable than the clicking. If someone teleports to a chest, we can pick up on that if they're going through too many zones too fast. If they're teleporting a chest from its position, we could just make sure that the chest locks its position, and if it's moved from there, cannot be collected. So that's why it would be a little bit
Well-
safer for chess itself.
Well, here's the thing though. You could do that with devil fruits, where if the devil fruit travels a long distance, like a crazy long distance in less than a certain amount of time, like a second, like if it goes from Fuchsia to the Marine Islands, like the devil fruit goes from a tree from Fuchsia to the Marine Island where the hacker is, then wherever the devil fruit went, whoever's holding the devil fruit like gets auto kicked or auto banned or whatever, and then they drop the devil fruit or the devil fruit stays at Fuchsia. Would that type of a
Now,
system work?
that's the thing that I was trying to explain. They don't have to be near it to click it. They can click it from anywhere on the map. It's not a
They use
matter of
the
teleporting it. It's a
Oh.
matter of them being able to access it anywhere.
So they basically make the click distance infinite.
Pretty much. And they also have keybinds where they could have their program set it up to hold the key or to press a key. So keybinds is kind of out of the option too.
Oh,
I've researched into this.
Will devs have like admin firms so that they can ban people, or will moderate Discord mod firms in the game, or how is that going to work so that
I'm,
developers can ban?
I'm kind of gonna have to allow devs to have it, other than Asteroid. I don't know if I trust Asteroid with it yet. Mine, what do you think?
Understandable.
I don't think you could trust me with it.
You don't think
I
I
don't
can
think
trust
you
you
could
with
trust
it?
YV with it.
You
No.
could trust me with it.
Tony, no.
Yeah, what do you mean, mine?
I don't
Well,
think
what do
you
you
could
ever
trust
mean?
YV with it.
There goes
Money.
Dev.
Tony, you're 14.
It's
Oh,
it's
you
just
leaked his
like
age. You're
if-
getting banned, mister.
You're a
if
baby.
it's just the owner, the co-owner, and mine that can ban. I mean, you're gonna have hackers. I mean, there's no stopping that. But if you have like a system where it's like in-game mods, and you have like a bunch of them just jumping from server to server, actually I don't know. Unless, because the only way to really prevent hackers is just have a system.
Tony,
Add-
you're 5. Shut up.
Add fruit trees,
Yes, ma'am.
make them harvestable, rare chance for devil fruit to spawn on one. Isn't that like how OPO worked or something?
Yeah.
And OPO was a great game.
Ooh, ooh, that's bold.
That's-
OPO,
That is bold.
that's a very bold claim.
Wow, your game was
Mhm.
For its
before
time,
OPO though.
for its time, just like OPGA, for its time, they were pretty damn good.
Oh.
OPO was good up until all those copies started coming out. That was
Devil, listen to this. People think OPO is the oldest One Piece game, but it was actually Kyle that made the
I
first
don't
One
know
Piece.
if I would be the oldest one.
Yeah, you were. 2011.
No, no, no,
That
no,
was.
no, no. Parlous had a One Piece game before me. That's what made me want to make a One Piece game because it was so damn bad. So,
Uh-huh.
so you guys could thank Parlous for this.
The ships were literal blocks, probably.
Oh yeah, bruh. The Phoenix.
Literally brown,
You know
literal
the
brown
Might be the
blocks.
oldest One
you know
Piece
the
game,
Phoenix that
but was the best One Piece game.
believe me, you Parlus's One Piece game is the oldest One Piece game that I've ever played. It's what was it? I think his was
Spicy.
called OPO too. I think his was the original One Piece Online, and then OPO came out by what's his name world. There's so many worlds now. There's
Snake World.
Yeah, what was the reasoning for calling One Piece Redemption One Piece Redemption? Just so that like you can
To redeem all the
Remember,
other One Piece games. Simple.
that was makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like just to redeem the One Piece game name for Roblox.
The time when we made this was when
OPO copies.
all those OPO copies were out,
Yeah.
and
Golden
we
Cruise.
really
Yeah.
needed a new One Piece game in the scene at that point. No one was
And all
trying to
their
be
names
original.
were all similar, like Cursed Seas or like Burning Legacy. Just like say that as an example.
I don't think much has changed in this genre either. I'm gonna be very honest. The games that I think are pioneering the Roblox One Piece genre right now, I'm gonna give it to Foyu. He's doing a good job.
Yep.
I'm honest. Even if he's in the same genre as me, I like what he's working with. He's putting effort into it. I give him his props. B, OPR. I'm looking for a number 3 here, but all of the number
OPR.
3s have kind of dropped off. Millennium is like a classic One Piece game. It's kind of like, I wouldn't equate it to OPO, but
Millennium?
it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like Bizarre Adventure. Bizarre
Millennium?
Adventure and Millennium, they kind of fall into the same category of gameplay. I consider them all like just one type of game.
Millennium is definitely a new gen One Piece game, but the revamp is kind of like it has vibe of a gen game.
I don't consider Millennium like a new gen. It plays like an old 2000 something.
Are you talking about the revamp or the old OPM?
Both of them. I've played both of them, not for long, but I've visited the islands. I've checked out the weapons. I've seen the systems. It plays like more of a 2014-ish. I would say 2014-ish One Piece. Not Golden Age. I wouldn't equate it to Golden Age.
Final Chapter 2.
Yeah, I'm out for
Something like
now.
Final
Have a good
Chapter.
day, guys. I
See you
might
later,
be
Tom.
back in a
Right. See you.
How do you guys feel about Final Chapter?
This is more like a podcast than like a Q&A.
I like it.
Yeah, I like this. Just sitting down
Late
and
night
discussing.
podcast.
Yeah, a podcast would be nice. But
Grand Piece isn't gonna be better than OPR because it's for a different audience.
I think,
See,
yeah,
there's a
Grand
final-
Piece is going to be reaching out to a bigger audience. It's more geared towards people who just love fruits and such. It's geared towards that audience. OPR is not meant to go in that direction. It's meant to be for people who genuinely enjoy One Piece and aren't just looking for the next game where you could have powers and everyone has a fruit and they're all spamming shit. We're more of a closed community, but not a closed community, if you get what I mean. It's not meant to be front page.
Yeah, we're trying to stay hidden.
And that sounds,
3,000 members deep. Stay hidden.
it sounds counterintuitive, I know, but
Listen. I mean, if you put out like, if you have very exclusive like content, like say you make Stan, right? Put out a video on it. Stan has a lot of viewers, So that's kind of a lot of buzz, a lot of clout for the game.
It could be, but
So
at
is
the
it
same
really low
time,
key?
now let me tell you why it's going to be low key. Uh-huh. Now, it's going to be low key due to the fact that
Got it.
we're not going in the direction that most people want it to go in. Do you know how most One Piece games are focused nowadays? I'll break it down. To make a One Piece game in this day and age, what you'll need is auto-clicking. You'll need auto-clicking to train. You'll need to find something to unlock hockey. You'll need to, what?
Have private servers.
Private servers for at least 1k, buy fruits for at least 1k. You could purchase belly to increase your, to just advance yourself in the game. Most of these games are made for cash. And if you don't believe me, I challenge you to go into any of the front page One Piece games and find me a game where you cannot pay to win right now. Do it. That's right, you can't
That's
because
pretty
it
hard,
doesn't
man.
exist. Now, people want skill-based games, but technically they don't want skill-based games. They want something they could play casually where they could just have they could have fun with their friends. They'll each have a power. It won't be hard to get OP. That's what the mainstream wants. That's what I've
Yeah,
seen
it's what
people go to
focus.
main. It's what people is attracted to on Roblox. It's what the age group wants. Why do I say this? I wouldn't say it without having some type of experience or backing to it. Bizarre Adventures. Bizarre Adventures. Easily the most pay-to-win game I've seen. Most people think it's a very good game. A lot of you people got scammed.
Box
that's,
piece.
that's not to
How grindy is OPR gonna be?
not very grindy. I'm trying to stay away from grinding as a whole. Pre-beta, I would say, is a little bit
It was
grindy.
grindy, very
Pre-beta was
grindy.
grindy. I want to stay away from that and make the game more interactive,
Yeah.
so that it's not just clicking on an NPC relentlessly to level up and then beat up noobs. I want there to be more to gameplay than that.
And it won't just be like humanoid NPCs you fight either.
Yep, there'll be different animal NPCs and such. We've shown some sneak peeks of the certain animals that you could have in game. Baka is working pretty hard. Not right now though. Baka is kind of on break right now, but he was working pretty hard on certain animals. Human drills. I guess it's time we show you guys like a photo of the human drills at least, at the very least. Mine, can you pull up a human drill photo?
No.
I'll do it myself.
I don't have any good ones because it's really hard to take a picture of just like one angle of them.
You just need the forward-facing angle, honestly.
No, because like when you do it from a front-facing angle, their face looks really flat, but when you do the side, oh no, it's the side angle makes it look flat.
Think so?
Yeah, because Baka didn't give it any like facial features sticking out.
Then we could just take the front picture actually. So I'll go ahead and scroll down and find one.
Also, I don't have any like copies of the Humandro, so only you have them.
What do you mean you don't have any copies? Didn't we set up a TC with that?
All right. So concerning the grindiness, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Personally, I feel like this is kind of like a tactic for most games. Grinding, making games involve like a certain amount of grinding gives it like I don't want to, well, replayability. I guess that's the best.
Replayability.
So, like how replayable is your game? Like what's keeping people coming back to it?
That's a fair question. That's a fair question.
If you're not going to make it very grindy, then
Oh yeah, we focused on that a lot.
I'll disagree with you on making grinding a replay value. I think grinding in the long term will kill a game. Once players reach that max level from grinding, what is there to keep them there?
Yeah, like Shinobi Story.
Not even Shinobi Story per se.
Well, in games like those, you have like prestiging to raise the cap.
Yeah, but you could see like even Stan got bored of it.
Well, I
He
don't know.
released like a
As,
ton of videos of it
That's
while it
true.
was like still good, but then he's saying like now Roblox is boring, but feudal life seems really fun to him.
um,
And then
Feudal
after
has.
feudal life gets boring, then they're on to the next phase.
That's
A
how
lot.
Roblox works, though. That's just how
Yeah,
Roblox works.
Yeah, a lot of the current games are very
yeah,
not necessarily short-lived, but
yeah.
definitely their lifespans aren't too
Yeah.
long.
Well, right now
Definitely.
OPR doesn't have that much replay value because all the puzzles pieces aren't in
Yeah.
together. But once they are, you'll be on there for a really long time.
I have to agree with Mind. The current state of the game, replayability was not exactly more of a. How would you say? It wasn't more of the goal for pre-beta, but towards public release, it will be more of a goal. That's one thing we can improve on in replayability. But I'd rather not have the replayability where you come on the game, click to grind, turn on your auto clicker, just keep it running overnight. I don't want that. That's not what I put effort in for.
Well, there's gonna be classes in games, so it's gonna be like Rogue, where you can choose like 2 side classes and have one main.
And then you could go ahead and if you don't like that class, you could reset and after that, try another class. It's
Mhm.
I think that's good replayability.
Yeah.
Restarting to see what it would be like if you went another route. That's solid replayability.
Yeah, it's like Luffy. Like, what if he joined the Marines instead of trying to be a pirate?
That's solid. I'd actually watch an anime like that. If they made that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't
They're
have
probably
gone.
gonna do that after One Piece
No,
dies, like do
I hope they
spin-offs.
don't. I'm gonna be honest. I hope they don't, but I would watch it if they did.
They're gonna pull a Boruto.
As long as it's not Boruto. Boruto, they just made it slice of life.
Yeah.
They
There's only
shouldn't have started.
some good parts of Boruto,
They
but
shouldn't
it's
Boruto
have.
mostly
moments
filler.
are so.
His grandpa's summoning.
Literally, Boruto. The best Boruto moments aren't even about Boruto. They're all about Naruto.
Oh, someone said
Yeah.
Project JoJo has nothing but grinding, but somehow people still play it.
Because it's a JoJo game.
Yeah, pretty much. Not to demerit anything that the Project JoJo guys
That's
have
the
done.
plan, right?
Um,
The aliens.
but it's JoJo.
Oh.
A lot
Have you
of
watched
people-
Demon Slayer yet?
Yeah,
I feel
I've
like
watched
a lot
Demon
of
Slayer.
people.
What do you think? I live under a
Demon
rock?
Slayer, it's
I
good.
don't live under a rock, mine. Come on.
It is a traditional anime where, you know,
The animation on it is godly. I like the animation
saw it.
for it.
right? See those Twitter
Alright, y'all.
things?
I'm a dip.
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
been-
boy.
Adios.
All right, guys. So we've pretty much dragged this Q&A on for quite a while.
Yeah, we can still talk in the chat room.
Yeah, we'll chat we'll chat in VC for a little while longer. I'll just say here, since we didn't really get to announce it in this Q&A, my goal for closed beta release, I want to say by the latest, I want it to drop in between the 14th of September and the 21st of September.
Oh damn.
So I'll count it out. That's 1, 2, 3,
I'm
4.
going hiatus then.
That's about
After a
like
long.
4 weeks. It's not bad. And
Yeah,
that's just
okay.
the latest. If I, by any chance, increase my production, we can expect it perhaps by the end of the month. But that's if I increase my production. I have a lot more available time than I did a couple weeks ago, so it's very possible. I'll make an announcement later on with my goals for this, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'd like to thank you guys for coming out to the Q&A. If you have any other questions, we have a channel within the Discord where you could leave some more questions. I'll get around to it, and will probably check it out. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you come back to the channel to watch some other things I might be doing soon. Probably gonna start some Rogue Lineage videos, but maybe after I do, you know, One Piece Redemption.
Simulator.
Simulator first too. Rogue Lineage is
You need
very
to save
addicting.
my.
Jeez, Rogue Lineage is addicting.
I thought you liked.
Rogue Lineage Simulator.
Dungeon Simulator.
That's already a thing. Dungeon Quest.
Oh
Let's get
shit.
Rogue Lineage Simulator.
Oni-chan Simulator. Alright, let me stop.
Now we're talking.
Oh,
Body
Tony's a
Pillow Simulator.
Oh, by the way, someone get a voice clip of Tony doing that thing earlier.
Yeah,
Please, just go through and get that. Oh, man. Alright, guys. That's it for us tonight. Have a good one.
Wait, you can't
Pixel
voice clip
Vibes
that.
signing off.